Well, day is once again. Another year is passing by. Another year of exciting things and a year of doing the playing video games and doing dumb stuff here on this channel. How's everybody doing? Welcome in KG, welcome in Sketch. Uh, one, once again, welcome in to the annual end of year stream with once again Virtual Boy Wario Land. For those who are new to the channel, every 31st of December, I always do one final stream where I play Virtual Boy Wario Land, which is an incredibly underrated Wario Land game that needs to be remade. And once again, this is being played on a Virtual Boy emulator on the Wii. I'm playing this on my Wii with my Wiimote. Eat and then random Meatbone Ayo Jahil as well. Usually for these end of year streams, I always talk about like for the last 3 years, I always talked about like my personal stuff, and then like my favorite video games and whatsoever. But this time around, I decided to lay a little off on the personal side of things. I think if people didn't read it, I did put a tweet longer about about my personal things for this year. So we don't have to talk about it entirely in the stream. But for those who have not seen it again, I'm just gonna make it I'm just gonna make it briefly and quickly. Like, obviously, the tweet longer is gonna get more, there's more info, but gonna make it brief and quickly. Ever since I started streaming, I only have a few goals. I only had a few goals in mind when streaming. Be myself, obviously, and meet lots of cool peeps, and have fun with them. Because, again, that's my whole old deal with the stream. I am not looking for, obviously, I was never the type of person to look for, let's say, attention, or attention, or, you know, how do you say this? I was never to look for attention, and I was never to I never go as far as to have a bad time with peeps. I'm always here to have some fun and meet some new peeps all around. And I think I said that on the tweet longer because this year, this year I definitely had some more ups and downs here and there that ended up in like misunderstandings and whatnot. Like even people coming in and like ruining in the mood, and it's like that's not. I just wanted to say like for obviously for now it's always been like this, but like for like next year, like one of my resolutions is to improve on the channel to make sure that no more no more toxic peeps just coming in, no more things killing down the mood. We're just here to have some fun, for sure. For sure. And I also want to let people know that, like, I'm definitely not the type of person to be a complete asshole towards any others. Obviously, I joke about slapping people and joke about, like, you know, just fun little insults between friends, because it's not a... Because I never go out of my way and, like, be a complete asshole. I always say that. I always say that because Again, I've always, like, my entire life always been, like, filled with, like, unfairness and misunderstandings. That, like, obviously people take me to the wrong idea. Exactly, the slaps of friendships. Like, we're all here to have a good time. And that's why, like, I also... there's also moments where... let's say, I go to one channel and whatnot, and, like, just to hang out and whatnot. Obviously, they give me a shout-out, but I don't say anything back, because... that's because I always feel like... I always feel like... I'm just there to have fun on your channel, and not really asking for, like, again, I don't really ask for anything else, just to meet new friends, just to meet new people and have some fun. Of course, you can give me shoutouts if you can, or whatever the heck. Like, I know, like, a lot of friends have given me, like, also, like, a lot of gifts and whatnot. But, like, I really appreciate it. No, like, I still appreciate it. It's that, like, I always go for, like, meeting up with new peeps and having fun. Like, I do not ask for anything else. I only stream for money, dang it, Tom. But nevertheless, I'm glad that at least in this year, I think this year was actually big for streams for me, actually. We had like a bunch of anniversary streams, like Twitch anniversary streams. We got the Mario Kart anniversary, the week of Mario Kart. That was actually fun. That was really fun. We got the 30 years of Wario stream, which was probably one of my favorites, where I played, like, Mario Land 2 and Wario Land for the first time ever. And whatnot. And of course, I did end up meeting new peeps like KG, if you're still here, like KG, and, like, you were an amazing person. And through you, I met other peeps as well that are really cool. And that's what I like. That's what I like to see. That's exactly what I like to see. More new peeps, amazing. Yeah, Med, Jess, like everyone who came in, like, through basically KG. Like, all of these amazing peeps. It's exactly what I want. So obviously for next year, let's just keep growing and keep going, so people can like, know about us, that we're chill, that we're cool peeps. We may have some opinions about games and whatnot, but we're always positive. We're never like a toxic person. Streaming's all about making connections and friendships and general communications. Yeah, it's nice to meet like-minded people. Exactly. You know, that's the funny thing. Like, I remember like a tweet that someone made along like a few weeks ago, saying that like, oh, your internet friends doesn't last as long as your IRL friends. Oh, now that's a big lie right there. Now that's the biggest lie I have ever seen in my life. Because all of you actually make it for me. Like, all of you peeps are really cool peeps, and I'm glad that you guys like to hang out here and there. And again, like I said, oh, here's hoping for 2023 to grow even bigger. And see what other shenanigans can we do on stream. So now so now the personal stuff is out of the way, so we don't have to talk about like well at least there's life goals and whatnot, but it's not as like personal as that. So now, like I said, let's go with Virtual Boy Wario Land for the fourth time, because like I said, I play this every end of year stream. I complete it in one shot. And of course, I always go for 100%. I think from what I remember last time, I think because Nova was keeping track of the last three, like, end of year streams. And each year, I somehow beat the game much faster than before. I don't know if it's gonna be the same here. I think that's probably gonna change this year. If I do remember the stuff that I have to do in this game. Accidental speedruns, yeah. 2023 is going to be huge for good indies, so hyped. Oh, yes. I do want to talk about, like, a lot of topics for specific video games. I already got like different categories here. Like I have a notepad. It doesn't have the games, but I'll try to remember like each game. I have like the best and the worst games of 2022 that I played, the best and the worst DLC of 2022, the best and the worst game that I played for the first time this year that's technically not from this year but like last year or whatever. 2022 games that I wished I played, and anticipated 2023 games. So I don't know if I'll try to remember everything. And let me start the game here. Also, I just noticed. Hold up. Hold up. Oh god. Am I still alive? Am I still live, by the way? Am I still live? I just noticed the capture card just. I just noticed the capture card just froze. Hold up a second. Okay, hold up. But if anyone wants to tell me, like, randomly mention like a 2022 game and and ask me what's my opinion on the game, let me know while I think about like other games that I played. Because there's a bunch of games that that I actually played on 2022 that I like, that I really liked, but it, this is just me. But I feel like every new game that I played this year that I liked, it's not Game of the Year worthy. What's your opinion on Kirby's Diabetes Run? Diabetes Run, and why is it the best game? I never. Oh God, I forgot that also came out this year. I keep I keep thinking about Forgotten Land, Forgotten Land, Forgotten Land, Forgotten Land, but I completely forgot that Dream Buffet also came out this year. I guess I gonna give it the same opinion as Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I have not played any of the Kirby games this year, and I am sad that I did not manage to play them. Also, hold up. Can I reset the game? Hold up. I wanna reset the game. I want to reset the game because because you guys didn't see the intro and the capture card decided to die. And I put automatic pause again. Okay, I put automatic pause. This is not an actual virtual boy, don't worry. Here we go. So, okay, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. From what I heard, it's a very good Kirby game. And I honestly regret the fact that I did not bought it this year. Like, I heard many good things about about Forgotten Land. Like, I even saw Aaron play with Tom, and they died like 20 times probably. Like, for the first ever like 3D Kirby game, that actually looks really fun, and I want to play it. But yeah, that's like one of the games that I wish I played it this year. I'll put that on the list. You know, I should probably put it like here in case if people just come in last minute to talk about like the games, and it's like, yeah, Kirby. And same goes with Dream Buffet. It's $15, and it's like easy to pick up in a fun like party game that I could have played. I wish I would have played Dream Buffet. Like, it looks really fun. Okay, now here you go, the intro. I think this was using like the 3D for... I think it was using like the 3D for the Virtual Boy, if I recall. Of course, I don't have the 3D unless you guys want to get your eyes bleeding and whatnot. It's Fall Guys, but like better cause rotund lads. Yeah, like I heard good things about Dream Buffet. Like I think I saw my neighbor Jess like play it like a few times. It is fun. I think from what I heard, it doesn't have local. Is that true? Like it doesn't have local play whatsoever? Which is kinda silly. Very silly. But yeah, But yeah, let me talk about like the best and the worst games of this year that I played. And sadly I'm not like everyone else. I did not play Elden Ring, I did not play God of War Ragnarok. So all the good games are already out of the way. Already the game of the years are already out of the way because I never played them. Elden Ring, I never played Elden Ring because, not really like a Souls type of guy. Like, I gotta give it a shot. Like, I do have, hold up. Like, I do have, how do you say this? I do have Dark Souls 1 on 360. I do have Bloodborne, which I have not yet played. I have not, and I have both Neo games as well. I have not played. I only played a little bit of Neo and then died multiple times in the tutorial, and then finally got out of the tutorial. Like, I don't know if I'll touch like a Souls type of game, like, anytime soon. But yeah. But yeah, no Elden Ring for me, nor God of War Ragnarok as well, because obviously I haven't even finished God of War 2018. I haven't even played the God of War 2018, and I heard that Ragnarok is much better than 2018, surprisingly. Also, hey, Aaron as well, how you doing? But yeah, let's talk about, like, the games that I actually did play. And here's the funny thing. In my opinion, I don't think any of these games is worth, like, Game of the Year, in my opinion, because of many different reasons. Let's start off with... Well, obviously I'm gonna be finishing off on this upcoming week. But... Oh, phone call, BRB. Okay, sorry about that. Nah, yeah, I'll go with that in a bit, Yahil. Let's see. But first of all, okay, let's get it out of the way. Sonic Frontiers. Do I think it's like the best game of the year? Definitely not. I mean, I'm about to finish it like next week, but I do like the new direction Sonic is going. I do like the open world. I do like the... How do you say this? Oh, I thought that was destroyed. Oh, you can destroy those. I guess not. I like the new mechanics. I like the new stuff, the open world. But obviously, the game is janky. That, like, let's be honest here, the game is indeed janky. And it's one of those, like, open world games where... Hey, yeah, you're exploring everything, but there's not much to do because you're literally in a bunch of, like, empty islands. I think the best way to describe it is either, like, Breath of the Wild or what KG said, like, last time. I think that's Stranding. But the game, if the game is a starting point, I'm assuming I'm sure they can do, like, a much better, like, Sonic game in the future with the open world aspect. Because I think I was watching Sonic Prime with, like, Sketch over here and Chill as well. And Sonic Prime has the idea of, like, has the show's storyline is all about, like, how do you say this? All about, like, going into, like, alternate realities and whatnot. Going into alternate realities and, how do you say this? And checking out different versions of the same place, so, like, you know, you got, like, the dystopian city, you got, like, the jungle area, all that here and there. Like, they could literally just take the ideas from the show and turn it into, like, a proper... Maybe, like, a Sonic Frontier sequel, if anything. But so far, like, yeah, like, at least the story and the characters are very good. Like, I feels like even though it still has, like, the Sonic jokes, it feels like the Sonic characters actually, like basically are growing. And heck, it didn't even needed, like... It didn't even needed, like, multiple Sonic characters just to make it good. Like, oh, hey, look, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Everyone loves Shadow the Hedgehog. He's not even there. He's not even in Sonic Frontiers. I think you only have, like, a few characters. You only have, like, a few characters and then a new character that it's 100% much better than, like, freaking Infinite. Like, yeah, like, I gotta be honest, like, Sage is definitely, like, a really well-made character. Like, people thought she was gonna be the villain, but no, it turned out to be, like, even something completely better. Something completely better. But, again, it's a good starting point, but it's not, like... you know, Game of the Year contender, but I did enjoy Frontiers. I did enjoy Frontiers. It makes me hopeful for, like, the future of Sonic. And since Jahil literally just mentioned it, okay, Splatoon 3. Okay, I don't know what to say for Splatoon 3. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with the sequel. It's unexpectedly really good. Like, Splatoon 3 definitely improves on some of the things. It actually lets other people play the game. Happy Easter, everyone. Welcome on in, rats. Happy Easter to you, too. Okay, no, I think the exit is over here, if I recall correctly. I still gotta remember where to go here and there. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy Splatoon 3. Like, obviously, all the new stuff were also cool, like Table Turf, even though I don't play it that much, but Table Turf was a lot of fun. Salmon Run being like, permanently 24 hours. Oh yeah, the biggest score bunny, dang it. So I forgot the secret to this. And of course, the new stuff, it's all good. The story mode, which I actually did play on stream, was freaking amazing! I actually loved the story mode for this game compared to Splatoon 2's story mode, actually. The problem that I had with, like, Splatoon 2's, like, story mode is that it was basically the same thing as the first one. Like, it was exactly the same as the first game. And I did not like that at all. Where we have to wait until, like, the DLC, like, Octo expansion, to actually have, like, a really good story mode. And Splatoon 3 story mode? Freaking amazing, like, literally improved on everything that we didn't like about, like, the Splatoon 2's, like, main story. Like, I loved everything. But, like, everything about Splatoon 2, about Splatoon 3, like, I enjoyed. Like, I really enjoyed. Except that I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy. Because the game has more connection issues than Splatoon 2. I don't know, it's because of the new online that they implemented, but the new online service that they added, basically, the online servers or whatever. But god, how many times did I get disconnected in Splatoon 3? I already lost count. It's probably over 100. There's a lot of disconnects in... A lot of disconnects in, like, hold up. Okay, there was definitely a secret there, but I already got the treasure, so it's fine. How many times have we been disconnected in CTR? Yes, it was... Splatoon 3 basically has... Splatoon 3 basically has the CTR connection. The CTR's online. It's not that great, sadly. But yeah, like, I think that Splatoon 3 is amazing. Like, definitely really good sequel, but the online, it's probably that, like, where it's, like, where it makes me feel like, yeah, this does not feel Game of the Year worthy. It's like I said, all the games that I played are not Game of the Year worthy for many different reasons. And if I say that Sonic Frontiers is my game of the year, that would be unfair, would it? Like, at least for me, Frontiers is, like, at least what I said, like, Sonic Frontiers is like a 7 out of 10. But it's definitely not the worst Sonic game. Because I've seen some people like, overreact over Frontiers in both different ways. Like, Frontiers is not, like, Frontiers for me is not the worst Sonic game, and it's definitely not the best Sonic game. Like, I heard people saying that that they like it better than, like, how do you say this? Dang it, I screwed up. Better than Mania, and it's like, yeah, it's okay, I know it's a good game, but you gotta calm down. Never heard that before, yep. But Frontiers is a good game. Frontiers is a good game. Not the best one, not the worst one. It's not a 10 out of 10, and it's not a 1 out of 10 either. It's like, how do you describe it? Like, mid-tier? Like, really good? Forces is still better, better fam. No, banned. Okay, what other games have I played? Okay, this is probably the best one here. This is probably, like, the best, gameplay-wise. But I still wouldn't say, like, Game of the Year. But I had a lot of fun playing it on, like, KG's stream, and playing it on my neighbor Jess's stream. Because I joined them literally for the game. And that should be, TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Literally back to, like, the classic TMNT arcades. Some really good stuff. Like, the sprites are good, 6-player mayhem. Definitely gameplay has been improved, but of course, it is a little bit short. It's definitely a little bit short. And you can actually beat it in, like, one setting. But the game is freaking amazing. Hold up. Yeah, I forgot how to dodge these. Never mind, I do know. Yeah, like, definitely we should play it on Parsec. It's funny that I have never streamed it, even though I own the game twice. I have it, like, on PC, and I have it on, PC, and I have it on Switch. But the only times I played it on stream, it was on KG's and, on my Never Justice like stream. And that was a blast. That was a really good blast. And that's why I haven't played many games that came out this year, or at least not finished them. Yeah, fair enough. I'd say Eastward was my game of the year. I'll go into Eastward in a little bit, because that game is definitely not a 2022 game, that's a 2021 game. But hold up. Yo, like, yeah, Eastward is freaking amazing, of course. Hold up. So it kinda counts. Yeah, like I'll talk about it, like, when I put the, when I go for, like, games that I played this year for the first time. But yeah, TMNT is freaking amazing, and I'm glad that it was made. Obviously, let me get these games out of the way, because I don't feel it would count since they're just collections of games, but this year it did brought, like... This year, it actually brought, like, a lot of game compilations. And I think I actually owned most of them. Most of them from this year, I think. Let's see. We got, like... Hold up. We got Uh, Capcom Fighting Collection, which brought like the Darkstalkers games and a bunch of other Capcom games into modern platforms, so you finally got like Darkstalkers on the Switch. I have that, very good, and then they updated it with like extra features and whatnot, which is also very cool. Let's see. They also brought in, hold up. There's also the Pac-Man Museum Plus, which is a good collection of Pac-Man games that actually never got re-released. Cause I never seen like a Pac-Man collection or a Namco Museum collection that had like, what was it, like Super Pac-Man or Pac-and-Pal? I never played those games until the collection actually, like, got released. And I died. Again. Dang it. Not what I wanted. Probably gonna go back because I forgot where the treasure was in this particular level. But yeah, Pac-Man Museum Plus was a good collection of Pac-Man games. Of course, it didn't have like Pac-Man Jr. or Miss Pac-Man because copyright reasons, but... Oh, right, now I remember where it was. Hold up. There. Of course, there was also Atari 50, which also another collection that I enjoyed. Probably simply because it included games that you would never thought it would be, like, in a collection. Like, you would have never thought in 2022 that you would see Atari Jaguar games again. And then here we are. And the fact that it also included, like, a bunch of original games as well, I like that as well. Like, I enjoyed that. Okay, there was the treasure. It's the Golden Rooster again. And then, of course, the TMNT Cowabunga collection to coincide with the Shredder's Revenge. That was some good stuff. All the TMNT's games in one collection, and you don't have to spend a lot of money for, like, one of them. Because I know, like... I think, either NES... I think NES Tournament Fighters, and then, like... Hyperstone Heist, and then, like... Yeah, like, all of those games are, like, expensive as fuck. But now we got, like... the collection. Also, Forest Minibus, once again. But I'll read the things in a bit. I know Tom said that... Okay. Biggest disappointment was probably Digimon Survive, and not because of the visual novel, because I really read the marketing. It just felt very much, and the combat was extremely dull. Like, what? Like, even the gameplay part is dull? Really? I didn't know that. No wonder it was on Black Friday for like $17. It's a coach, can you race it? I'll try my best. Okay, another game. Another game that I played this year, but not Game of the Year worthy, simply because I have not touched the game ever since I bought it. Like, obviously I only played... I played a little bit, but I didn't play fully. I sadly didn't play fully, and I wish I could have played fully, but that would be... But that would obviously be, Sifu. Like, I got it out of the Epic Game Store, I played it. The gameplay is really fun, and I like the concept of, like, oh, if you die, you age up a little bit, because you're basically, like, training, like, a whole year to get revenge on your... to get revenge for your father's deaths. Like, I played with the Majima mod. And I'm sad that I didn't play it much more. Like, I wish I could play, like, more Sifu. Maybe in the future I can play some more Sifu. 'Cause I enjoyed the heck out of Sifu. The visual novel aspect and investigating stuff is probably the best bit of Digimon Survive. Oh, okay then. Also, first boss down, which was pretty easy. I mean, I played this game. This is like the fourth time playing this game, so you already know. But let's see. Oh god, I haven't even talked about. I haven't even talked about the worst game I have ever played this year. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think you already know where I'm probably already going with this. I already said, yeah, it takes away a year of your life. Yeah. But imagine a sequel. Imagine a sequel that not only does it downgrade the entire game, but the company decided to shut down the first game in order to play, so everyone can play the second game. Also, dang it, I keep forgetting that this level is not one of my favorites. And then goes to a free-to-play model that is really bad and really shit. And then again, the gameplay's not even fun. The gameplay is not even fun as it used to be. Like, it basically got worse, the game got worse, and the game just feels ruined. Like, I think, I even said like a big fuck you to like old players who played the original, who paid for the original. Oh, hold up, Wii remote. Oh, I think I gotta change the Wii remote. Hold up. But yeah, Overwatch 2 is legit the worst game I played this year. I do not like. I played it day one and I did not like everything that they did. Overwatch 1 was actually a fun experience. Was actually a fun game. Overwatch 2 literally downgrades everything and makes it less fun. But let me change the Wiimotes real quick. Like I think like the main gameplay, for Overwatch 2, like they decided to make it 5v5 instead of 6v6, and I think 6v6 was it's only available in like what was it like arcade mode that doesn't even give you loot boxes anymore because they made a battle pass that is literally bad. Like a really, really bad battle pass system. I think it's the worst example of a battle pass. Oh, you know, let's see a game like Fortnite. Fortnite has a really good like battle pass system that it's only for cosmetics if you want to buy it. Obviously, the microtransactions are all cosmetic. It's all you need, all the stuff that you need. You get like literally B-Bucks back, so you don't have to buy like more microtransactions to buy another battle pass. Like all the good stuff, all the good stuff. Overwatch 2 though. Okay. Let's not give you any currency back. Let's not give you any currency back for, to buy the next battle pass. Let's lock behind new heroes behind battle passes. New heroes behind battle passes. Like actual new characters that could be essential to like a meta or some sorts. It's a shame. I was hoping for an upgrade with a story mode. That's the initial thing they like. They literally. How do you say this? They literally announced Overwatch 2 to simply have, for like the PvE stuff. And of course, the PvE stuff is not even in the game yet. And will it come out? I don't know. I don't know. Like I do. Like, they really ruined Overwatch. And not to mention that the fact that that's to coincide with, like, the cheaty Blizzard behavior that's happening. Like, I know a lot of people played Diablo Immortal, and that's, like, the worst Blizzard game this year, but I have not touched that because obviously I knew it was gonna be bad, but legit, Overwatch 2 is the worst game I played this year. Like, legit, it's the worst game I played this year. I only played, like, day one, and I did not enjoy it whatsoever. Like, they ruined it. Like, they ruined the game. It doesn't feel... Stop stealing my wallet. No. Also, I think I fucked up. Yeah, I think I screwed up here. And honestly, I do not trust... I do not trust anyone who still plays Overwatch 2. I'm sorry, Gene. Just no. I don't know how you think that game is fun. Obviously, I'm joking, but... obviously, I'm joking, but dang it! I knew that was gonna happen. But obviously, now that I got the Overwatch 2 thing out of the way... oh my god, let me talk about a little bit of a highlight here for this year that... oh god. I feel so sad for this game. I feel really, really sad about this game. So here's the thing. The game is actually really fun to play. The game is actually quite cool. But the game literally got killed off with their questionable microtransactions and questionable, like, prices for the game and whatnot. Like, I swear, this game should have gotten a better future if it wasn't for Square Enix just deciding to, like, let's put microtransactions, let's put battle passes in a $50 game. And it's a real shame, because I enjoyed the game, and funnily enough, the community for the game was actually the nicest community I have ever seen in my life. Like, they were really nice to me. And that is... Chocobo GP. Hold up. Can the doggo stop whimpering? Hold up. Give me a sec. Give me a second, doggo's bothering me. Oh, great. Because I said Dogo and then the capture card got disconnected. Hold up. But oh my god. I don't know what to say about Chocobo GP. The gameplay is really fun. I had a lot of fun with. I had a lot of fun with Chocobo GP. Like the gameplay, the kart racing is really fun. Uh the game definitely got ruined and got like turned a blind eye because of what Square Enix decided to do for launch. Like if like the game's gonna be like the game's $50 and then you're gonna charge even more for like the misroll, the battle passes, and whatnot. That's like the worst thing that Square Enix probably has done. I think a lot of people were talking about like, oh, Babylon's Fall, but I did not play that, and thankfully I did not play that or paid for that. But I think Chocobo GP is probably the most depressing game that I played this year because I loved it. I love the kart racing. I love the kart racing. I I love the game. I like the characters. The community was amazing. Like the community was really good to me. I love Chocobo GP. But it's a depressing game because they basically ruined it. Like like the concept of like, oh, 64 players into like a tournament style and like try to get like the grand champion of the GP. That was very cool. Like a lot of stuff in the game I really did enjoy it. But oh, did they really ruin the game because of the microtransactions? Glad that the community is keeping it alive. Like at least like in the later updates they decided to remove the whole bullshit microtransactions, and I think final season this final season of Chocobo GP they're actually they actually removed the microtransactions overall finally. But I feel like if it was like that, like in the first place, the game would have had like, I don't know, like 10 seasons, more Final Fantasy characters. Like, we, there's an official Discord that I was invited to. They're really dedicated to Chocobo GP and they enjoy the game because they know the game is fun. Ah, I love Chocobo GP. I actually love Chocobo GP because it was a really fun kart racer. But of course, it was Square Enix themselves that ruined the game. Like, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the microtransactions, the game would have had at least, like... The game would have still kept going for the next year, like... I don't know, like... More seasons here and there. Like, you would have seen, like, season 10 or something. You could have seen... Fuzz could have seen her... Fuzz could have seen her, like, her Final Fantasy IX rat that she always loved, or whatever the heck. But oh well. At least after this season, at least there's no more microtransactions. So people can just enjoy the game and do whatever the heck. Hold up. But yeah, Chocobo GP, I love the game. It's depressing. But it's absolutely depressing. Like, it's definitely not a Game of the Year contender. Like, I love the game. But if it wasn't for the microtransactions, then we could have seen, like, we could have seen a better future for Chocobo. like, a lot better. Hold up. Is this the treasure chest? I forgot if this is the treasure chest or not. No, I don't think it was. I always get trouble with this specific level. But yeah, if those are like literally my only two games. My only two games this year that were like disappointing and the worst. Like Overwatch 2, yeah, that's how you kill an entire player base. And again, and I don't trust it, and again, I don't trust anyone who still plays it. So, Gene. Oh, there's the key. I forgot where the heck is the... Where the heck was the treasure chest? And before Gene teleports to slap you, he's not gonna show up to the stream, I can guarantee ya. He's not gonna show up to the stream. Oh, there's the thing that I'm looking for. Hold up. But yeah. Okay, let me read what Aaron said as well. I can only think of Signalis, which I haven't finished. Yeah, I saw your like your streams about Signalis. It was it's an interesting like indie game. Like I'll definitely give it a shot. Like soon, one day. Yeah, get rid of the E's because I hate these enemies so much. I don't like this level whatsoever. I completely forgot where was the treasure chest here. Please tell me that that's it. Hey, don't have to play this level again. Hello, Babu, how are you doing? What do you mean he's actually here? What do you mean he's actually here? Dang! You know what, Gene? You are stinky? You are a stinky, you are poopy, and I literally just said that Overwatch 2 is my worst game of the year. I'm sorry, Gene, but that's what I think. Oh wait, I forgot Arceus came out this year. The game was actually really fun. No. No, Gene, no. Actually, that's another one on the list of, like, games that I wished I played. I'm gonna be real with all of you. If I have to choose between the two Pokemon games, I honestly would pick Legends Arceus to play. Because I heard really good things about Arceus, and they're calling me. Give me a sec. Okay, hold up. Because I heard many good things about, like, Legends Arceus. Like, I saw the gameplay. I saw, like, story, like, mechanic gameplay-wise. Like, you have, like, the open world areas. You have Pokemon that actually attacks you. Like, you have to sneak in and look for Pokemon. Like, the concept, like, overall concept for Legends Arceus is just amazing. And again, if I had to pick one between all of them, like, between, like, Oh, like, which...
Gotta be quick.
Like, which 2022 game would I pick? Which 2022 Pokemon game would I pick to play and get the chance to play in it? Like I said, I would choose Arceus over... I would choose Arceus over Gen 9. Like, simply because I just want to see, like, the unique experience. I want to experience, like, something unique. And, hold up. Let me read everything. By having the smaller open areas and made the linear plot easier to weave it, with Scarlet and Violet, the world it was just too much too fast and the plot was nothing, which is, for me, it's a big factor for Pokemon. You didn't like the plot? I thought that ending was like, whoa, what? Well, from what I saw from, Chill. Scarlet and Violet is still fun, it's fun to catch Pokemon, that's about it. I personally prefer Scarlet and Violet because catching Pokemon is all I play the games for, but they're both good and to each their own preference. Yeah, like... yeah, like, how do you say this? Like... Dang it, people are just using the new freaking sound alerts. But...
Objection!
Like, obviously, Gen 9 is Gen 9. It's basically the mainline Pokemon games. Legends Arceus is something entirely new and unique. And before Camille comes in to make many... Oh god, someone ban Camille before he does it. In all honesty, Scarlet and Violet feels like more of a spin-off compared to Arceus, which is the actual spin-off. Really? You think Gen 9 doesn't feel like a mainline game Really? Yeah, the ending is good, but that it's like 10% of the story. Ah, fair enough. I think once the DLC is out and the game is actually finished, then maybe I will get more out of it. But yeah, again, I would choose Legends Arceus over Scarlet and Violet, simply because of the unique experience that I don't have in, like, the mainline Pokemon games. Of course, I'm not gonna say, like, Scarlet and Violet is bad, because I don't have the game. And as well as Arceus, I don't have Legends Arceus either. Hold up.
Woo!
I was gonna say, I am a bit sad that Arceus gameplay wasn't mixed with Scarlet and Violet. It would have been cool to craft and sneak to catch Pokemon. I'm surprised they didn't do that for Gen 9. You would assume, like... You would assume that they would use the same mechanics for Scarlet and Violet, I mean for Arceus, to determine, like, the gameplay for Gen 9. It's like Rat said, it's a really good game for people who just enjoy catching mons, but that's just me. But that's just not me. Yeah, like obviously everyone's having fun with Gen 9, which is good. That's good at least. And of course, Chill isn't even here because he has a Pokemon addiction. Dang it, Chill. Thinking much if I got shot on. Arceus had really cool stuff. A lot of people enjoyed Arceus. I don't know why people were shitting on it. Like, I think Arceus was some good stuff. Oh, Visuals were fine as well. I like the Visuals for Arceus. I wanna... Again, I would play it. I would actually play, like, Arceus. Hopefully next year, like, maybe, I don't know if Arceus is gonna be on sale or whatnot, but... I would love to play Arceus. And as for Scarlet and Violet, I'll wait. I'll wait for a sale, and I'll also wait for, like, the new patch, maybe. Like, the new patch, because they did say, at least they were transparent about it. They said that they were gonna, like, fix the issues. Like, I'll give them that. Like, I'll give them that. Like, hey, that's good that they're actually paying attention. Like, I'll definitely wait for a sale. Then you can catch your shiny snow run! Dang it, Raz. You're right. Let's see, think I think we're just going to different topics here and there, like, because I can't. I'm trying to remember like all the games and all the topics that I want to talk about. I know Tom mentioned Eastward last time, so I want to go for like games that I played for the first time this year. For the first time this year, that is technically not a 2022 game, and I think, despite obviously everyone going for like, hey, I played Lost Judgment for the first time this year. I played Yakuza 5 for the first time this year, but if there's a game that I really enjoyed, and I think I even inspired Tom to buy it. I mean, Tom already mentioned that Eastward was a really, really. Also, you have to BRB. Yeah, it's fine. Sketch, don't worry. Eastward is a really fun journey. Like, I had lots of fun with Eastward. The story... Obviously, I think my only gripe with Eastward is that obviously it has like a similar Evangelion vibe, where it's like, how do you say this? Where the story doesn't really explain it that much. Like, even all the way to the end, where it does give you some drops of lore, it still feels like... I don't know. But I did like the characters. The gameplay was basically like sort of like a little bit of Zelda. A little bit of a Zelda. And I really had fun. Like, I loved the interaction between, oh god, what's the character's name? I know the girl was Sam, but who was the other one? I was about to say Joel, and it's like, no, it's not Last of Us Joel. I forgot who it was. Lumberjack Man. I knew I was gonna like Eastward, but I like it way more. Yeah, there's a lot left unanswered. It's very like, as much as the characters. Yeah. Like, I guess my only gripe with Eastward is that the story is more focused here than the gameplay, because... Like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like 50... This is a good way to describe it. It's 70% story, it's 30% gameplay. It's John. It's John? Okay, John. I actually forgot his name for a split second. I know Sam. I even freaking bought the plush because of how much I enjoyed Eastward. And I enjoy, like, the different scenarios that felt also weird. Like, it doesn't really explain, like, a killer train named Sharon. We got, like, people who lived underground and they thought that the outside world was literal hell. But it turns out that was a big fat lie. Exaggerated big fat lie. There's also the RPG arcade game that I barely played when I did my playthrough as well, yeah. Should play more of that. But I did enjoy Eastward. I liked the different settings that you had, like... It feels like each chapter you have, like, different characters, different scenarios. Like, for 1 second you're, like, in the underground city. Just minding your own business. Get it, mining? Because John was a miner. I like the... What was it again? What was the intentionally named, city? New Dam City! because it's based on the big dam. I knew I recognized the name simply because New Dam City. Also, yeah, I did collect the treasure. Nothing overstayed its welcome, but you always had enough to and time to get to know each town. Yeah, like I loved all the towns, and I personally liked Eastwood a lot for this year, and I'm glad that I played it for the first time. If no one has seen it in like if no one has seen the playthrough, I highly recommend checking the VODs or buying the game itself. Buy the game. It's really freaking. It's really good. It's a really good like Zelda indie game. Like people would think it's an Earthbound styled game because of the art style, but it's actually more Zelda than Earthbound. Actually, this is the best way to describe it. It's ow. It's dying right there in the sand. It's Zelda with an Earthbound style story. That's how I describe Eastward. Zelda with an Earthbound storyline. Because from what I heard, the Earthbound stuff is so, like, cryptic and also weird, but also charming at the same time. Another game that I played for the first time this year that I did enjoy the heck out of it for the first time. Lost Judgment. Well, here's your Yakuza stuff finally. Lost Judgment came out literally the last year before this year. 2022. I got the game on Black Friday because it was on sale for Black Friday. I didn't touch it until next year because I wanted to play. Because obviously I wanted to save the game for later. I don't know. I don't remember which game I was currently doing at the time, but after Eastward, I finally played it like Lost Judgment, and obviously we got like all the characters back. We got Jagami back. We got like we had like Kaito back. All this and that. Oh god, oh yeah, I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, there we go. And the story for this time around, the story for Lost Judgment this time around, it's actually something unique that Yakuza game has not touched yet, and it's the subject of like school bullying and what can people turn into like after like bullying mischiefs. And I think it's the first Yakuza game where you actually beat up a bunch of high school kids. Like I don't think even Kiryu in any of the Yakuza games beat up like a bunch of high school kids. Yagami literally said, "Fuck them kids." But I like the concept of like Yagami disguising himself as a janitor, like investigating the school to prevent all these the school bullying to happening, and then it turned into like a big ass story as well. Like, the villains of the game were actually interesting, like usually a Yakuza game gives you... How do you say this? A Yakuza game literally gives you, like, a big, massive villain. This game technically has two, and you technically work together with, like, spoilers, one of the villains in the game that turns out to be the, apparently, like, part of a big conspiracy, like, group where, obviously, this ex-teacher, high school teacher, was actually killing off a bunch of bullies here and there. Yeah, like, you almost feel bad for the villains as well, for the main villain, I should say. Not the RK asshole. The RK guy was a big asshole, for sure. But the big main villain, the teacher, I forgot its name, but, Kuwana, yeah. I think it was Kuwana. Like, you actually feel bad for him, because, you know, he was just doing his job. he he thought he could prevent the bullying from just saying like stop doing that and whatnot. But then like the worst happened and like what was it like? Was it the kid that got bullied into suicide or no. The bully that actually the guy that actually like jumped off like the third building, like jumped off and got into a coma for like how do you say this? 13 years and then actually woke up finally at the end. Right lads, I gotta go hang with the fam for the night, but thanks for all the streams this year, Sign. I know I'm not as chatty as I used to be, but real life has been of madness. Even when I'm not chatting, I'm always have the streams open. Hope everyone has a great, happy new year. Again, thank you for hanging out. I know there's been like a lot of busy peeps here and there. And did I just glitched an enemy out of the out of the level? That's funny. But yeah, I really appreciate for all of you like watching the streams here and there. Again, I'm here to have some fun. I don't want anything else other than having some fun and meeting new peeps. So yeah, see you next year indeed. But anyways, back on the topic of Lost Judgment. But yeah, like the whole entire like bully story, school bully story thing. It was actually really nice and well done. I do sort of wish that on my playthrough, I do wish that I played more of the school minigames, because that was a big part of the game. That was a big part of the advertisement where, oh, you can participate in, like, school activities and whatnot, and I barely did that. I only did, like, one of the dance sequences, and that's it. I didn't even manage to get, like, the other school activities. I know there was, like, skateboarding, boxing, I don't know, probably volleyball, I think there was. Oh, and then on the same year, which makes this actually count for maybe Game of the Year or whatever the heck, or DLC of the year, I should say. Thing that actually came out this year was the Lost Judgment expansion, the Kaito Files. For Kaito Files, the expansion was actually slightly bigger than, like, Majima's, like, the Majima Saga in Kiwami 2. Like, you actually had upgrades, and you actually played as Kaito and all that, and it had its own unique story. The fact that, like, oh, you know, there's a kid that he thinks himself that he's, like, that's Kaito's child or whatnot. And then the whole story was about investigating, like, I don't know, something about, like, finding Kaito's, like, lost ex-wife or something, since she went missing. And then the whole little bit of story here and there that included, like, oh, you know, hanging out with, like, finding out, like, Kaito's lost ex-girlfriend and whatnot, and then at the end being together finally, whatnot. I enjoyed that. Like, the little expansion actually was a little bit of fun. But the villain of the game was not good. He was literally a psychopath. He had literally no redeeming qualities. I forgot what was the name. I forgot the name of the villain for the expansion. But all I know is that he killed, like, he killed PewDiePie and, Fortnite Ninja. Because they were also in that expansion, technically. Sadamoto. Yeah, that villain was not good at all. That was literally like a sadistic villain that just wanted money and power and wanted to, like, ruin people's life. He literally had no redeeming qualities. He was a straight-up asshole. Like, he is probably one of the worst, like, Yakuza villains, I gotta say. Because he has no motive, no reason to fight. Like, no reason to be this evil. Like, even, like, Yakuza 1 Jingu was a better villain than this guy. And he's barely nothing, he's just like, I wanna get more money. While Jingo is obviously, like, taking over the Tojo clan and whatnot. Yeah. But overall, my experience with Lost Judgment is that, like, yeah, that was a really fun game that I played this year. I'm glad that I played it. I really had a lot of fun with, like, Lost Judgment. And then, of course, that wasn't the only Yakuza game that I played for the first time this year. That obviously would be Yakuza 5, because I never played Yakuza 5 until obviously the streams, which I literally finished up the game literally 2 weeks ago. And honestly, I think it's one of the best Yakuza games. A lot of people in the Yakuza community think that 5 is not that good at all, and whatnot. And the story is confusing. Yes, the story is a little bit confusing, but not as confusing as 4. Not as confusing as 4, let's be honest here. Like, 5, I feel like did the similar, like, Yakuza 4 vibes, but much better than... Also, how did I lose my power-up? I feel like 5 did the Yakuza 4 storyline with multiple playable characters a lot better than, freaking, Yakuza 4. Because I think everybody already knows that Yakuza 4, like, for story-wise, is a mess. It is not a good story. Do I have to actually go all over this place again? Dang. Oh my god, I gotta do this again. But I think I did get the treasure at least. Like, hey, you get to play as Haruka, which I think that was probably the only minor setback in my opinion, for Yakuza 5 is the fact that have a specific chapter you play as Haruka and you have to deal with freaking rhythm games. And then for the second half of the chapter, they literally tell you, oh hey look, look, Akiyama is in Sotenbori! And it's like, why couldn't you just put Akiyama at the start of the chapter? Why do you have to suffer with Haruka? Like, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people got turned down by the fact that, the Haruka gameplay is probably what made it, like, ugh. But overall, I love the characters. I love their ambition to get their dreams fulfilled. I mean, that's literally in the subtitle of the game. In the Japanese release, it's literally looking for dreams, a fulfiller of dreams or whatever. Everyone had a dream of their own. I think Kiryu's dream was to make sure that Haruka's dream is a success, or be with his family, like Sajima. Even though he was in prison again, I did like the interactions with Sajima this time around, compared to Yakuza 4. Akiyama is obviously the best Yakuza character of all time, and the gameplay got improved. Same goes with, like, Sajima. And then you had, like, a completely new character that I thought he was gonna be shit. Like, not gonna lie, I thought, what was it? Shinada was gonna be, like, a really dumb character. I legit thought Shinada was gonna be a really bad character. Because that first impression with, like, oh, hello, Milky-chan, I miss you so much, I'm just a pervert, Like, I thought that was just gonna be his entire character, but then ended up with like a bunch of things that ended up being good, like, you know, he wanted to get like his baseball career back. Daigo is apparently like... Oh god. Daigo apparently being like, Shinada's, like, childhood friend on high school, which is something that I couldn't expect at all. You know what, I'm skipping this because I already got the key and I already got the thing, so... Let me just go back here. Like, everyone... Like, I love the characters. Definitely enjoyed it, like, probably one of my personal favorite, like, Yakuza games now. Alongside, like, 0 and, like, 7. But of course, now, next week, is gonna be really, really sad. Which is funny. It's funny. This is the end of the year stream, and I already have plans for next week, and next week is gonna be, I already dubbed, like, next week's, week of streams, like, the new beginning. Because Monday is where I'm gonna be starting to play, like, the final Kill You game in the Kill You saga. Which is Yakuza 6. Oh boy. I wonder what's gonna happen, though. And of course, I'm gonna be finishing off Frontiers next week as well. So the first week of streams for the new year is already gonna be like lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Hold up. Get out of here? No. But yes. Yakuza 5 was another really fun experience, and I knew that was gonna happen. Like, another really fun experience, and can't wait to get, like, more Yakuza stuff, in the way. Is there any other games? Is there any other stuff that I want to talk about? I don't even know. I don't even know what other games can I talk about. That it's part of, like, my year list. I don't know what to say either. I actually do not know, like, what kind of game should I even say. Oh yeah, I did say, like, also worst games that I tried out for the first time this year. It's one that I recently tried out that I got from Black Friday, and I immediately saw it. Oh hey, this game's gonna be cool, right? This game's gonna be fun! Absolutely fun! Am I right? This game is I don't know why people are hating on it. It should be a fine rhythm game, right? I played Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, and I completely regret it ever since. Like, I saw... Dang it. You know what? Fine, just get the power-ups and go to the next level. I already got the key, and I already got the treasure. That's all I need. How can you make a rhythm game that it's so complicated? How? Just... how? Legit. Legit. One of the most complicated games that I have played this year. Okay, so yeah, it's a rhythm game, but they also tried to make it like a proper Kingdom Hearts game. It's... not good. Like, you have to pay attention to, like, the enemies coming in. You have to pay attention to what buttons you have to press. Like, it doesn't really tell you that much. It's not good. Like, I guess you go for it for, like, the music, but since the game is actually long, because you have to go through every single game that has music, except for, like, Tarzan and, I forgot what was the other one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no Pirates of the Caribbean music. They actually took out, Pirates of the Caribbean for some reason. There you go. It was just not... It just doesn't feel right. Even if you do it right, even if you do it the rhythm game right, it doesn't feel good. And now it's even more sadder that it's the only proper software that you can get in, like, that you can get on the Switch that isn't a cloud version. It's really it's really bad. What? I didn't touch those spikes! I did not touch those spikes. What do you mean, game? I did not touch those spikes. Here we go. Gonna grab Yule to go get pizza. I already ate pizza, dang it. I actually did eat pizza. Okay, nope. We're gonna die here. There we go. Or what? There you go. But yeah, oh my god, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that I did not like the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. It's not that good. Anyways, I don't know if I can say anything else, so I'm probably gonna go for... So I'm probably gonna go for, like, the games that I'm excited for next year. Games that I'm actually gonna be enjoying next year, that I really want, and I can't wait for them. Oh yeah, no, wait, no, never mind, hold up. There's also two other things that I just remembered that came out this year that I do have to talk about, that it's freaking... One is freaking amazing, and the other one feels... not so good. This is basically like the DLC or updates to existing games. Oh, it's this bit again. Oh, the watermelon section. So this year actually gave us a big surprise. I remember at the beginning of the year, people were spreading rumors about, like, oh my god, is there gonna be there's potentially gonna be a new Mario Kart with a new gimmick. Oh, is it gonna be Mario Kart 9? Is it gonna be Nintendo Kart? Is it gonna be, like, really cool? Is it gonna be a new game soon enough? Are we gonna see a new game? Also, hold up. I gotta get my power-up back. And then the Nintendo Direct for February just came in out of nowhere, and then started talking about Mario Kart 8 out of suddenly, and it's like, oh, Mario Kart? What? What is happening? What? And it's neither one of the rumors said. We got DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe after 5 years that the game came out on the Switch. Which it's probably the most unexpected thing Nintendo would have done. But yeah, they announced DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and even though it's not much what we expected. Okay, how the hell am I getting hit by that? And honestly, it's not much what we were expecting. But literally 6 waves of 48 of a total of 48 tracks. 48 tracks. Coming into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, basically doubling the track amount for 8 Deluxe, which is freaking amazing. And they were gonna do it in like 6 different waves, all the way until the end of 2023, which obviously, later this year, we got the first 3 waves of the game. Oh, there's the watermelon bit. Okay, now I gotta do this properly. And the first 3 waves... Okay, I gotta be honest, the first wave did not look as amazing. I think the first wave was like 2 tour tracks, a few classic tracks, and then what the game considers a new track, even though it's also a tour track. Like, obviously everyone enjoyed Ninja Hideaway, which I'm glad that people are now I'm glad that people ended up enjoying, like, the new tour tracks here and there. It's a good way to, like, experience tour stuff for people who never, like, how do you say this? For people who never liked, how do you say this? Who never wanted to, like, play Mario Kart Tour because mobile and gacha and whatever. Even though this year they did remove the gacha from Mario Kart Tour. So it's definitely more enjoyable than what people did. And I did play the tour tracks before, like the wave stuff, like I definitely enjoyed some of the tracks, and I did enjoy the fact that like, for, like, the first impression of the tour tracks, because everyone saw that, like, oh, hey, oh, they're adding the tour tracks? Lame. They're just gonna add, like, one single bit and that's it. But no, they did something that we never expected to do, which is literally... how do you say this? Literally, like, have all the laps be different, like, merge all the different Tokyo blurs and whatnot here and there. Like, I enjoyed the heck out of that. I enjoyed the fact that they did a bunch of new things. Like, they literally got, like, a bunch of new mechanics here and there for the, like, the racetracks. And of course, a lot of people got disappointed because some of the racetracks, of course, looked more simple. Like, the graphics were like more basic than regular. More basic than regular, like, Mario Kart 8 tracks. Like, it didn't have, like, the amazing graphics that it had before. Yes, Sketch, we're talking about the DLC that nobody was expecting at all. We were never expecting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to get, like, DLC after, like, 5 years. But honestly, I'm glad that a lot of, hold up. Actually gotta get this thing. Oh god, I gotta go back, sadly. I think that's where the other treasure is. Probably look for it later. I'm just glad that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting new content, but I do wish that hopefully in the near future we get, like, new characters and vehicles. Like, I appreciate the fact that they're adding new tracks, and then the game will eventually soon
This is mine now.
Diego with the Prime. But yeah, like, I like the fact that eventually we'll have double the tracks and eventually almost 100 tracks in total for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but the roster is not good. The roster is still not good. Like, we definitely need new carts and vehicles. We need definitely new characters and vehicles. Like Mario Kart Tour already has like a really good variety of things. Even though they consider costumes like separate characters, there's still a lot more variety. And I hope that like for next year maybe they'll do like a surprise character DLC. So I would love to play it's all the characters that everyone enjoys. Oh, dang it. I legit forgot how to, like, get rid of these peeps. And I died. Dang it. Hold up. Oh god.
This is mine now.
And there's Chill with the resub as well. Hey, yo, Chill. Dang it, Chill. Where were you? Do we have to talk about your Pokemon addiction again? But yeah, I do hope that somehow Nintendo decides to do a character DLC, a character and pack DLC and cart DLC, and eventually Mario Kart 8 Deluxe actually becomes the game that I think it would be. It would be like. How do you say? Sorry, word sentences. I was trying to say like. That I would love it if Mario Kart 8 Deluxe actually becomes the best Mario Kart game ever. Because in my opinion, it doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it at all yet. Like the tracks is not gonna make it better. Like, the tracks is definitely not make it better. But if you do add new vehicles and new characters that everybody actually does want, like Birdo, Diddy, Funky Kong, all of that stuff. If you'd add all of that stuff, I would be very happy for next year. Because if you notice as well, they also did like quality of life like updates alongside. Literally alongside the DLC, which is like, we got like custom items, we got like, what was it? Custom item, like rules. We got the meta, like literally they nerfed the meta. Like, I'm sure they can add characters. I can guarantee that for next year they have to add like new characters and whatnot. The other thing that I do... But yeah, like, so far... Sorry. I'm getting up ahead of myself, but, I'm glad that they're updating Mario Kart 8, even though... literally next year, by the way, literally next year, I think... Oh, is it 20? No. Next year, Mario Kart 8 is gonna be 8 years old. Next year. Actually, no, 9. It's actually 9. Nine years old. It came in 2014. literally when the waves actually end. Literally when the waves actually end, Mario Kart 8 will actually almost be 10 years old. Like, dang. Like, that game will never die. You will never see a Mario Kart 9 or a Nintendo Kart or whatever you say anytime soon. And I guess for like, I guess small prediction time, I do hope. I guess I do hope. Like, even though I've been joking it around like all the time, I do hope that for like the next few waves, the next few waves of the game has Wario Colosseum. That would actually make the DLC worthwhile for me. Like, I would actually like be really happy. Like, I know I was joking about like, oh, Wario Colosseum is guaranteed and whatnot. But of course, I do not know what's Nintendo gonna be doing and whatnot. I don't know what's gonna be like the essential things that we need. I don't know what tracks are we gonna get like for Wave 4 next year, but please, please add Wario Colosseum. Like, Wario Colosseum needs to be there. Like, you gotta have Wario Colosseum in there. If not, then I will actually... If not, then I will actually slap chill. Like, a lot. Like, please. Wait. Please, Wario Colosseum. For next year. For the remaining... For the final 3 waves, please. So I'm already enjoying the fact that 3DS Rainbow Road actually came back finally. But of course, I need the good stuff. I need the other stuff. I need the thing that I need. Also, I need the thing. Oh, and then back on the topic of like updates or DLCs this year. I do gotta sadly admit that... Okay, yeah. Let's be honest. Fall Guys going free-to-play, that was a good choice. Like, everyone can enjoy Fall Guys, and then it went and then it actually came into the other remaining platforms that there were missing. And all that. Like, making it free-to-play was a really good idea, but I'm not gonna lie. Free-to-play Fall Guys, I'm not enjoying free-to-play Fall Guys as I did it with, when it was still paid. Hold up. Let me stretch a little bit. Like obviously, it's what you expect from a the free-to-play conversion. Like, you get like, obviously everything is turned into like paid stuff. Like all the stuff that you gotten for free, it's like paid stuff now here and there. There we go. Obviously, there's a new battle pass, a new season pass with 100 levels, like Fortnite, and obviously for people who doesn't buy the show bugs, obviously are only getting like free things out of it. But at least, I do gotta be honest, at least it doesn't screw you over compared to freaking Overwatch 2. I already said about Overwatch 2, but But at least Fall Guys feels like a... Ow. I legit forgot about fighting these guys. I think I already got the, Yeah, I got the treasure. Fall Guys honestly doesn't feel as ruined as like the conversion from Overwatch 1 to 2. But it doesn't feel like But it does feel like it's slightly downgraded, like free-to-play Fall Guys. Simply because, like, obviously you used to have, like, the crowns where you can, like, use it to purchase stuff. And now they literally made crowns entirely useless. Which I personally did not like. And now, like, okay, we're at Season 3 of free-to-play Fall Guys, and they're currently... And obviously they're getting better and better with, like, the free stuff, but I feel like they still, like, the game still needs a lot of improvements. So I remember there was a thing that they mentioned on Twitter, on the blog, that I personally did not like, where... The one thing that I personally did not like is the fact that they said that they're bolting shows, and some seasons will have these shows, and some seasons will not have these shows. I feel like the point of Fall Guys is to have more levels, to have more variety. Like, it's not Fortnite where it's not Fortnite where they bolt weapons and call it a day, because that's fine, because obviously if you have every single weapon in the game will probably be broken or something. Fall Guys' main gimmick is the different levels and the different variety. I literally do not understand why do they have to, like, bolt it. I don't know if it's, like, in the game's data or whatever, but I feel like that's not a good decision whatsoever. Again, this new season actually improved a bunch of things. Because first of all, the free costumes are way better now. Like, they're going back to the root of giving out, like, free costumes that are actually good and stuff, instead of just free backpacks. I mean, they still do that. But, Fall Guys... How do you say this? But Fall Guys has an obsession with, like, backpacks, and it's like, it's definitely getting annoying. I don't need any more backpacks. If you want to add so much backpacks, make it like a... Make it what Fuzz said, make it like a separate accessory bit that you can add. And of course, and the funny thing is, like, despite having, like, a show box that Fuzz gave me to buy, like, the new costumes, unlike Fortnite, it's probably, like, if Fall Guys gets, like a costume that I really want, I wouldn't actually buy show box at all. Like, I feel like for Fall Guys, it doesn't have the same feeling of wanting the skin than, like, Fortnite did. Because with Fortnite, I feel like, you know, I'm actually having the character in the game itself. While Fall Guys is, you know, just the little bean and whatnot. Like, even if they add, like, new customs, I don't feel like spending my money on that. I mean, I did promise that I was never gonna spend any more money on free-to-play games, but for Fall Guys, it feels like, if there's a new costume that I like that it's coming out, I will just simply save up the show bucks from the season and move on, and probably buy it later in the future. I mean, I did that with Tails. I literally did that with Tails. I waited until the second season of free-to-play, and then got the show bucks again. I'm not spending any money on Fall Guys, even if Fuzz gives me the Steam money. definitely one of those games that it's like, nah. But for Fortnite, I did say for Fortnite, I did say that I will only spend money if you give me Yakuza stuff, if you give me Yakuza characters, if you give me like anything Sonic the Hedgehog related, anything Crash Bandicoot related, and of course anything like how do you say this? Anything TF2 related, even though that's like probably the least possible thing to happen in Fortnite, to have like TF2 mercenaries going at it in Fortnite. But yeah, I remember you. Yeah, like it's kind of funny, like, I think the worst bit of this game is the fact that the worst bit of this year is that everyone is trying to go for like a Fortnite model. Everyone is trying too hard to go for a Fortnite model, and it failed tremendously, such as Chocobo GP. And what other game with a battle pass? Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 definitely failed miserably with the battle pass thing. Oh, I missed. Dang, we can't get away from Redacted. Nope. Like people should definitely stop trying to be like Fortnite. I mean, if you want to be like Fortnite, do it better than Fortnite. Because Fortnite's free-to-play model is actually really good. But yeah. Fall Guys free-to-play, I guess what you would call like the most disappointing, probably my most disappointing like DLC update or whatever for a game this year. Because it doesn't give us any motivation at all to like go back and play it other than doing the dailies. And I enjoyed the heck out of Fall Guys like when it was you know, not free to play. But yeah, Fall Guys, free to play Fall Guys, probably like my most disappointing like DLC update this year. Oh my god, I just remembered. How can I talk about DLC this year and I keep forgetting about Cuphead? Cuphead this year was tremendous. The Cuphead DLC finally came out, and it was worth the wait. Holy fuck! Did the DLC delivered? You got. Also, forgot to read. There's only so much Stomping Ground and Hyperdrive Heroes a bean can take. Yeah, like I saw the comment, but I didn't read that. Freaking Cuphead, the delicious last course. That not only does it improve on, it literally improves on everything. Like, the new bosses are more animated than the base game itself, which is amazing. A bunch of new unique mechanics and a bunch of new stuff to play. And how much was it? How much the DLC was? $8. $8 cheapo ass dollars. $8. Like, after so long of waiting, they just give you the DLC for a really cheap price, and it was all worth the money. Okay, yeah. Best DLC of the year is best DLC of the sorry. Best DLC of the year for me is Delicious Last Course. It's worth your money, worth your time, worth the wait, worth everything. I forgot where the key was in this level. I gotta look for the key. I already got the treasure, but I forgot where the key was. I think I remember it was in one of the what was it? One of the rooms. Not to mention the show, it was really fun. Oh, I forgot to talk about those. The freaking this year gave us a lot of big video game shows and movies that are actually really good. Like they're actually them making like really good video game related media finally. Except for Uncharted. No, except for Uncharted, I think no one cared about Uncharted. Sadly. But hold up. But yeah, Cuphead show. Even though it wasn't as good as like, let's say, like Cyberpunk or whatever, it was a really fun show. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed how'd it go? Do you mean Spider-Man Goes on a Bizarre Adventure? To be fair, Uncharted was a movie to begin when pointless to turn it into an actual movie. It was very Saturday morning cartoony, yeah, for sure. I think my criticism with the Cuphead show would obviously be that I feel like it should have been. I mean, I had fun with the show, but I feel like it would have been better if it, if it was an actual classic inspired cartoon. You know what I mean? Also, I come from the year 2023. I have come to tell you, I need to call relatives to wish them a happy birthday. Oh boy. Oh boy, happy new year to you! Hello, Slime, how is the game going? Well, I'm definitely not getting a new new speedrun record like last year, though. But hey, yo, Nova, welcome on in. I'm definitely doing good here. I completely forgot the locations of the key! I know it was, like, next to 3 birds. It was next to, like, 3 clock towers, from what I remember. I mean, this is the 4th time I'm playing this. I should remember. The Cuphead show was good. And Sonic! Oh my god, Sonic got 2 things this year in terms of media. You got, like, the Sonic movie 2. You got, like, Sonic movie 2, and you got, like, Sonic Prime. Which both are really great Sonic adaptations, I gotta say. I enjoyed Sonic 2 because it's more of a definitely more fan servicey game, movie, I would say. It's definitely more fan servicey. You got like Tails, you got like Knuckles in there. More of the Jim Carrey Eggman. More of Dr. Sloan, probably like everyone's favorite like original character in the movie. And then the movie ends with a shadow teaser, so I think the best part, I feel like the best part of the second Sonic movie is that it basically proves, oh, there's the thing. I think this is where the key should be. If I can get the key, that is. Hello? Should open up. Oh, there we go. That was not the key. Not going here. Okay, I think this is where I was. How can I keep forgetting where the key was? The mansion always gives me trouble. There it is. Okay, I found it. Like, I think, well, obviously for some people, the second Sonic movie is definitely not a perfect movie, but I feel like the best part of the second Sonic movie is that this is what happens. This is what happens when fans actually give like criticism. This is what happens when fans actually give criticism and tell people what happened. Because if it wasn't for the criticism, if the movie directors did not took the criticism at all, the first movie would have flopped, and we would have never seen a sequel in the first place. Like, that's probably like what I like about like the Sonic movie. It's the fan service. It's the fan reception. Like, if it wasn't for... Hold up. If it wasn't for the fans, we would have stood still with Ugly Sonic. We would have stood still with Ugly Sonic and, like, you know. You know. Never would have seen another Sonic movie ever again. And then in the same year, we also got, like, Sonic Prime, which we watched the first season, and not gonna lie, I do enjoy Sonic Prime. Obviously there's a show made for kids. It's sort of like, it's obviously the same feeling as, what was it? It's obviously the same feeling as, like, watching the Cuphead show, like a few funny jokes here and there, like, good luck for the show. But I actually like the premise. I actually like the premise of the show. It's like a little bit more serious than, like, let's say Sonic Boom. Like Prime actually has a plot that, you'd be interested in. And again, I think I already said this way earlier in the stream, but I think for the next Sonic game, whatever it is, I do wish they take inspiration from Prime and, like, basically turn it into like a Frontiers 2, but with, like, actual really cool settings, such as, like, going into, like, different alternative realities and whatnot. Like, that's what I like about Prime, it's like, you have alternative realities that, like, literally Sonic goes here and there for whatever. Like, all of the next Sonic game, it takes inspiration from all of this and that. And of course, I just remembered even more games that I would love to talk about. Oh yeah, that's the secret thing. I don't have any power-ups because I fell into the freaking fire. And I just remember even more games that I played this year entirely. Like, this year, I actually played an entire series. An entire series, if you remember. Including the new remake that came out this year. And I gotta say, it was a weird experience. Pac-Man World was something. So here's the things about Pac-Man World. Okay, I played the entire franchise. The entire franchise. All 3 games plus the remake. What do I gotta say for the games though? I don't know what to say about, like, the games that I played about the Pac-Man World games. Like, obviously, at least for me, in my opinion, I feel like some of the games were actually all 3 games All three games, in my opinion, are poorly aged, for sure. All three games are poorly aged and they have their own problems. Pac-Man World 1 PS1. Really colorful, really charming. Lots of janky platforming, though. Really janky. Like, it was... like, yep, that's a PS1 game. That is Pac-Man World 1, alright. And not to mention, like, I died multiple times because of the jankiness. If you obviously remembered the, like, going into the platforms and then I just die. Sort of thing. Also, still no treasure. I still haven't found the treasure yet for this level. Thing. I should remember this. I played this way too many times already. Oh, this is playthrough number 4, technically. Pac-Man World 2 is what people consider, like, the best one. But dang, did the difficulty just spiked up. I did like... Okay, I'll be honest, I did like the more open world-ish areas that the game had. Like, it was definitely more open world-ish. But there were some levels that I went into the playthrough on stream for Pac-Man World 2 that it was like, what the fuck is going on? I do not want to 100%... You expect me to 100% this? You want me to collect everything in an avalanche section? When I can't even go back? No, thank you. No 100% this time. I think one of the more enjoyable parts of the game, at least from watching you play, was Pac-Man World 3 and Pac-Man being sassy! Oh yeah, that was probably like the best bits that I remember watching for... I remember playing for Pac-Man World 3. That's probably like the only thing that I liked about that game. But let me go easy by one. At least for Pac-Man World 1, I enjoyed... I think I enjoyed the final boss. I like Talkman. Talkman was a fun boss battle. I think he was still my favorite boss battle out of the 3, I gotta say. Definitely my favorite. He was a good villain as well. It was just a ghost that wanted to be like Pac-Man. And then Pac-Man just said, fuck you, and just eats him. Pac-Man World 2 had, I forgot what was the ghost's name. Spooky. The final boss was... disappointing. Like, it was fun, but it was just kicking him in the nuts all the time, and that's it. And I thought Spooky would be a bigger threat than, like, Tuckman, but... final boss-wise, nah, Spooky was not that good. Oh, and not to mention that, like, the bosses in Pac-Man World 2 were literally reused here and there, like, for, like, the final 3... like, for, like, the final few bosses. It's like... hey, look! It's Pinky! In a mech! Oh, look! It's Blinky! In a mech! Oh, look! It's Inky! In a mech! Which is funny because Clyde ended up being the only one out of the 4 ghosts that was actually unique. While the other 3 ghosts were like reskins. And no, chill, do not mention the fact that they have reversed names. Shut up. I know you're probably gonna say that. No. I never understood that. I never understood why did Pac-Man World 2 and 3 had the name swapped. I never understood that. That was stupid. That was really stupid. But, overall, yeah, Pac-Man World 2, again, I saw from a lot of people that they consider it the best Pac-Man World game. It's the best one. But, in my opinion, it's not as equally as good as, like, the first Pac-Man World. Well, no, they're equally the same, in my opinion. Because they have their own unique stuff and they have their own jankiness. I legit... I just don't know why did Pac-Man World 2 decided to be just randomly hard out of nowhere. That was so weird. Like, the difficulty spike was off the roof that I stopped doing 100% because I did 100% for Pac-Man World 1, and I thought I was gonna do the same for Pac-Man World 2, but the fact that I have to collect this and that and this and that and this and that on, like, on the level in one shot without missing, like, I was not gonna do that at all. I was not gonna collect all the tokens. And the funny bit is that, like, when I was reaching the end, when I was reaching almost the end, Nova here tells me it's because I have the original copy and not the greatest hits copy that actually made it easier. And it's like, wow, that explains a lot. It was silly. Maybe I'll try out the greatest hit version, like the patch version of Pac-Man World 2, maybe. But overall, Pac-Man World 2 was definitely still, in my opinion, like oh, sorry. Runny nose for some reason. In my opinion, it's still like janky, but it's equally as good as Pac-Man World 1. Yeah, like, I still don't know what to prefer between the two. Because Pac-Man World 1 has the charm, but Pac-Man World 2 obviously had the open world areas that were really fun. Alright, obligatory family calls have been finished. I am returned. Welcome back, return. But yeah. And then I played this year Pac-Man World 3 as well to finish off the trilogy. World 3 was a game. How else am I gonna describe it? Pac-Man World 3 was a thing. It's definitely the weirdest one. Like, I definitely agree with people. It's definitely the weakest one, and it was definitely the weird one. It was the first time Pac-Man ever talked, which I think that was probably the only positive I can give that game. It was Pac-Man talking and being sassy, and being an ass to everyone. The game was not a level-based collectathon anymore. It was now mostly a beat-em-up, where you go into, like, Ghost World to defeat this one character called, Irwin. I don't know who this... They didn't even give Irwin, like, a backstory or whatsoever. Like, who the heck is Irwin? And his final boss fight was not that good either. I mean, Jack talked in Jak 2 too, doesn't make it better than 1 though. True. It was literally what I described to Chill, like... Pac-Man World 3, it's literally like the transition between Jak 1 to Jak 2. Because it was a completely different game, and it was weird. It was weird. And not to mention that I don't even know if I actually completed the game, because I had to actually use a cheat code in order to access the other levels, because the game kept freezing! Kept freezing! The games kept freezing on my PS2 and I couldn't even beat the level, so I decided, Okay, let's go straight to the next level. I don't know what's going on in the lore. Let's go straight to the next level. Then I fought the final boss, which was just Erwin in a mech. And... oh yeah. Oh, and Pac-Man World 3 did not have any music, so I had to put... so I had to put, like, Twin Sanity music on. Because that's... because basically that's how I felt. That's basically how it felt like. It's almost like a Twin Sanity. Even the final boss felt like, you know, the evil twins. Wait, what? No? No music? Literally, Rat. World 3 did not have any music whatsoever. Either it played once, and then it just died, or... it played once and it died, or literally no music in the level. Literally no music in the level. Also, give me 1 sec. And it wasn't me! It wasn't me! Like, either the music was way too low, or really had no music. And then finally... and then after the trilogy was done, obviously I was doing, like, Captain Toad, which, that was a fun playthrough. Captain Toad is an underrated game, I'm not gonna lie. That was a fun stream. But after I was done with the trilogy, yeah, screw fireworks indeed. No, screw Puerto Rico for New Year's Eve. They always do gunshots. No matter what, they always do gunshots. Oh yeah, I remember, I think the key was here. There we go, I found the key. Hold up, there's a mosquito that's bothering me. I think I killed it. Oh yeah, I don't have to collect anything here. It's just more money, but I already got, like, the stuff that I needed. So let me just move on to the next level. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, after the trilogy was done on stream, after the trilogy was done, I played the remake that also came out this year. Pac-Man World Repack. That, honestly, I gotta have to say it. It's potentially probably the best Pac-Man World in the series. I think it's better than 1, I think it's better than 2, but... also a bit random, here's an Easter egg you can try for this game from Super Mario Bros. Let me see. The remake actually fixes all the jankiness that the first Pac-Man World had. Obviously, though... hold up. Virtual Boy Wario Land, the levels are connected by an elevator. If you start if at the start of a level the player immediately goes back down to a previous level, then up and down and then back up, and Mario will give the camera a disturbed look as though questioning the player's action. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, I'm doing it. Is it up and down or wait, I didn't read it right. Is it up and down or all the way like down and then up? Okay. It's down and then up. Let me see if I can get it. Does it have to be up and down? I'm gonna try like this. No disturbed look yet. Yeah, because it's not letting me, like, go up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to properly do it. Down, up seems the proper... But yeah, but there's a section that it doesn't actually let me go, like... Up. Like here, I can't go down anymore. I have to go up. Then I go back down. And then it doesn't let me actually go up. I don't get it. I'm trying to find this Easter egg, but I can't do. Maybe there's something that I'm doing wrong. Hold up. Okay, going down. Then up. And then down. Up. Down. Yeah, I don't know how to do it properly. I legit do not know how to do it properly. It's at the start. You probably need to head up and get off for a moment. Okay, hold up. But yeah, Pac-Man... Okay, let me go back. Pac-Man World Repack. They did fix all the jankiness, but of course... they fixed the, obviously they didn't add Miss Pac-Man, they didn't add Pac-Man Jr. because of copyright reasons. And Orson, it's not even called Orson, it's just Tuckman Ghost. And I think at the beginning of the game, like, obviously it's been patched in with the credits, but legit, but they didn't even, like, they didn't even give, like, credits to the original team? That's also, like, another bad thing. But Pac-Man World Repack, it's actually a better remake, like, a better game than the original, I would say. I get, but other problems would be, it's that, like, Pac-Man World Repack? I'll probably do it later, though. Okay, I'll probably do this later. But, Pac-Man World Repack... has less unlockables than... I feel like the game has less unlockables than the actual game. Like, I'm not even joking. It doesn't even feel like... Because the original Pac-Man world had, like, oh, you got the gallery, you got the funny outtakes. And of course, the unlockable Pac-Man, which is still in the remake, but Pac-Man World Repack does not have an art gallery, does not have... Oh, I died. Does not have the outtakes. It does... what you get for doing 100%, all you get is a key that opens, like, every door automatically, which is completely worthless. because you already beat the game 100%, so what's the point of the key? That's literally what you get. I do wish, like, Pac-Man World Repack had, like, more unlockables. Maybe, like, a new art gallery to see, like, how was the, what's the concept art for the remake and here and there. But the gameplay itself, better than Pac-Man World 1. Like, even the bosses are way better. So I only like the... Like, in the OG, I only liked Talkman. That's literally the only boss that I liked. The only boss that I liked was the final boss. But in Pac-Man World Repack... Pac-Man World Repack, all the bosses, like, some of them got proper remakes that they needed. And even some games, like, how do you say this? And even some bosses got, like, complete redesigns. That actually made it better than, like, the OG. I think, there was, like, a Metal Man, Metal Robot boss. Where in the original it was not good. Like, Like, the original was a boring boss fight, but in the remake, you got a really cool boss fight with conveyor belts and whatnot. Like, they redid the boss fight, and I love it. I actually love it. But yeah, Pac-Man World Repack was a good remake. I don't know if the game sold well, so they can do like a Pac-Man World 2 repack. That would be amazing, because if people say that Pac-Man World 2 is the best one, then let's see a remake. Let's see a remake of Pac-Man World 2. I wanna see it. And also, please, oh god, I haven't even talked about, like, my 2023 games yet, and I keep remembering stuff because Yahil talked about Sparks of Hope. And that's another game that I did not touch, and I wish I would have played, because I heard that Sparks of Hope is way better than the original Mario plus Rabbids, which is impressive, actually. I would have never thought that like Sparks of Hope would be like not only better than the OG Mario plus Rabbids, but also like probably one of the best games of the year from what I've heard. Also, I just got him. How is this run coming along? Says Kid Glove. Well, I just beat the boss, so I think I'm about to do like the final few levels, and then I think the game should be done. But yeah, Sparks of Hope was another game that I wanted to try out this year. But I haven't even finished like the first game, so obviously it skipped out on this on Sparks of Hope. Hopefully on a sale I could get it, maybe. Yeah, I want to give that game a go too. I still need to play the first. Play the first game! I gave you the first game! Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's final level, final... Yeah, yes, final level and then final boss, and that's it. But yeah, I don't know what other games do I don't know what other games. Bayo 3. It's another game that came out this year that I did not get the chance to play. But I actually did heard that Bayo 3 was not that good. I think I have to play it for myself because I know my neighbor just did enjoy Bayo 3, but I don't know what people said, but I heard many things about, like, how do you say this? That Bayo 3 was not as good as people hyped it for. which is sad. It's actually really sad, because people were waiting for Bayo 3 for a long time, but turns out that it wasn't that good. But I'm assuming the gameplay's good stuff. I'm assuming the gameplay's really good stuff. And I heard from, like, many Bayonetta fans. Like, I heard on Twitter from many Bayonetta fans that the ending was shit. Like even die-hard Bayonetta fans literally said that, like, yeah, this ending is trash. Bad. Again, I can't really say. I have yet to play it. I would love to play it one day, because obviously I would love to have, like, the entire trilogy. But yeah, that's what I heard from many peeps, that it was not as good. Was not as good as Transformers game. Oh, the Devastation game. Oh, that's a game that I want to try out for the first time one day. And let's see. Any other games that came out this year that I have not played? Stray, Scorn, I never played those. I don't know if I'll be interested in playing these. Well, no, I did say that, at least for Scorn. I did say that at least for Scorn I would actually give it a shot, because, like, it's actually, like, one of those horror games that I actually, like, would love to try out. So I gotta reset the level. Hold up. Scorn was fantastic. Yeah, I saw Jess, I think, Mechabyte was playing it as well. Game looks like one of the few horror games that I would actually play, because I'm not a horror game fan. I'm not a horror game fan, but this is like one of those games where it's like, oh hey, it's at least like a horror game that it's not like, you know, oh, funny jump scare game and whatnot. But at least I did enjoy, like, at least I enjoy watching it, like, definitely a game that I would, like, give it a shot to. Any other games? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about Stray, though. Like, I honestly don't know about Stray. Would give it a shot, maybe, but probably not gonna be, like, a game for me. Even though Cat Game, I think I did, like, I hyped a little bit for the Cat Game, for Stray, but I don't know if I'll ever try it, that is. Another game. Oh god. Okay. Before I finally talk about my 2023 games that I'm excited to try out, I do have to give a shout out to a specific game that technically I started playing it last year, and technically I'm still playing it today. Like, I think me and Fuzz are about to go, like, oh, don't forget Super Kiwi 64. Oh yeah, I still want to try it out. I have not played it yet. I have not played Super Kiwi 64. I would like to try it. But I did play Lunistas, and that was a cool, what was it, like, $4 game? Like, $5 simple 3D platformer that was really fun, and it had, like, a little bit of lore. And by the way, the devs is making a sequel already, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think Lunistas is the only, like platforming styled, like, fast-going, like, Sonic game that I tried this year. That obviously isn't Sonic. And I definitely highly recommend it. It's $5 and it's really fast-paced and really fun. What are the chances we get Anton Blast in 2023? It's actually confirmed. I checked. It's actually confirmed it's coming in 2023. Oh, heck yes. Game of the year. Oh boy. Oh heck yeah. But anyways, but yeah, Lunestis was definitely a fun game, and once again, a shout out, because I said I was gonna give a shout out to a game that I technically started. Keep forgetting to like not finish my things to talk about. Okay, a game that I started last year, and I'm still playing it on Discord BC, like with Fuzz and whatnot, and I have not. And it's actually a shame that I did not stream this game, because I guess if I streamed that, it wouldn't have been as chaotic as like when I do it with Discord BC with everyone else talking as well while watching it. But dang. And I think I said I was at the final chapter. I said I was in the final chapter. I'm gonna start the final chapter tomorrow on Discord with Fuzz. If Fuzz, you know, doesn't die. But freaking Great Ace Attorney Chronicles on this Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's probably like in my opinion, like probably the best, probably the funnest visual novel that I have fun with in so long. So here's the thing, obviously, Great Ace Attorney, it's basically a prequel to the Ace Attorney games. But it does, oh my god, it does everything a lot better than compared to the, like, let's say, the original trilogy to Phoenix Wright. I haven't finished it, obviously I'm about to finish it with, like, other peeps and whatnot. But dang is the game, like... Hold up. Forgot where to go here. I have the thing, but where do I go from here? Actually completely forgot what am I supposed to do here. Oh yeah, I did fell off, did I? Okay. The characters are amazing, the deception of like, oh, London in the 1800s or Japan in the 1800s is actually very history accurate. Like it even includes like obviously early racism towards the Japanese and whatnot, but like the fact that like the story is actually well made and like the murder investigations, the mysteries behind the cases here and there, they're actually really good. Like it actually gets me like into the game. Like, how do you say this? It's immersive and immersive? Is that the right thing to say? Like, I feel like I wanna see what happens next. Again, Ace Attorney is like one of the few like you got me, like, thinking about, like, how do you say this? Like, what happens next and whatnot. To keep on the edge of your seat, yeah. And kinda sad that I did not stream it whatsoever. That I have not streamed it at all on Twitch, but we had a lot of fun on Discord BC. If you guys are not hanging out on the Discord BC, you guys are missing out. We're having a lot of fun and a lot of memes. Like, you should, like, join us and whatnot. And again, I think it's actually, like, even though I'm about to finish it tomorrow, possibly, I think Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, it's a better game than the OG games, because it adds a lot of new stuff, and it actually feels like looking for evidence, like suspecting of people of murder, like everything actually feels genuine, because I think the thing with Ace Attorney is that, like, in the original trilogy, like, there's obviously the murder mysteries that obviously you want to find out, and then there's a section where Phoenix Wright just goes like, I can't do this, I give up, I don't know what's happening, and then a magical channeling spirit just literally tells you, don't give up. You have to look on the other side. The funniest thing is, Great Ace Attorney doesn't have, like, that magic spirit channeling bullshit. It actually feels like a genuine crime-solving scenario set in the 1800s. Like, highly recommend the game. Like, I highly recommend the game. It gives you, it gives you that, that intense, how do you say this? That intense thrills with legit investigations in here and whatnot. But again, like, dang. I honestly cannot wait to finish it off tomorrow on Discord. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun. You could stream it after you finish it and have enough time to let it sink in. Here's the thing. I wanna stream it, but definitely if I'm gonna stream it, it's definitely gonna be with lots of peeps. With peeps on the call and experiencing the same, and experiencing, the cases with me. And since I'm about to finish it off, I'll probably give it, 1 or 2 years after I finish it, so I can actually stream it, so people can, actually forget, what happened in the cases. And then, of course, everyone gets, the thrills of Great Ace Attorney. No, having some fun, and also, if any other person wants to do, the voice acting for the characters and whatnot. I feel like Great Ace Attorney, it's definitely a game where you want to have your friends with you as well, and, get the excitement of, the thrills of the joy, and the thrills and whatnot. The drama, the court drama, what's the word? The thrills! Everything, you know? Well, again, I'll definitely give it, 1 year, maybe 1 year after I finish the game tomorrow, so I can stream it on live. That way, people can forget what happened in, the first few cases, and people can enjoy. Also, I think I'm in the final boss area now, by the way. Obviously, I don't know if people will remember if, who actually dies in Great Ace Attorney and whatnot. Also, since I'm about to fight final boss, I think it's time to, wrap it up and say, my anticipated games of next year. People die? Yes. It's sort of like Yakuza, not really. Well, yeah. But here's the thing that let me talk about my 2023 games while I fight off, the Ghost of Waluigi, the Origins of Waluigi. This boss really got me bad. Yeah, this boss is actually quite hard if you can't, do it, one shot with no save states. Also, no save states, by the way. I did not use save states. But the first shot is always a free kill. It's always a free hit. Hold up. Oh, and I died. Dang. Okay. Okay, let me pause. Let's talk about my games that I'm anticipating from 2023. And oh boy, am I eating good next year. Oh! 2 Wario Land inspired games. 2 Yakuza games. more Mario Kart content and free updates to Sonic Frontiers that adds extra things, extra playable characters and new story mode. Yeah, oh my god, I am not ready. Let's start in order. Pizza Tower. Finally, after so many years in development, Pizza Tower's finally coming soon. Next month, actually. Well, this month, soon, when it hits, like, January 1st. Yeah, 3 weeks away. I am so happy to finally see, like, a bunch of Wario Land-inspired games. Because that's the best thing about indie games, is that, like, if the company's not gonna do it, the fans will. And Pizza Tower is definitely a game that I've been paying attention to for, like, too long. Like, way too long. Also, 2 hits. 3 more to go, but I already lost my life. I did not want that. Like, the art style is so wacky. It's so well animated. Like, if it's full of memes and whatnot. I am excited for Pizza Tower. And it's finally coming out this year. Next month, actually. I'm so happy. And finally, Peppino will deliver your pizzas. Because you guys finally ordered from Peppino's. I was gonna get hit number 4. Oh, there's hit number 4! There we go. Okay, since, hold up. I do not want to die yet. So if I don't die and get this out of the way, I'll talk about my anticipated games. Nope, I died. RIP. But yeah, freaking Pizza Tower finally coming out. Probably the most anticipated games out of all the things that I'm waiting for. Chatbox broke? Are you serious? Hold up. Streamlabs, why you do this? Why you do this? Hold up.
This is mine now.
I swear to God, Chatbox always die. Hold up. Streamlabs, you've probably been doing worse than before, honestly. You've probably been doing worse this year than the previous year. I don't know why you're doing this so much. Okay, I think I refreshed the page. Check again. Not seeing test. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the checkbox is like this. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't add this. What do you mean? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no. It's the wrong thing. I completely clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, hold up. Okay, source. Refresh cache of current page. And, same goes for the alert box. Okay, let me check the alerts. Alerts are working again?
This is mine now.
And did the chat box? It's the chat box back. The chat box is back. Okay, there we go. I think I have to check something on Streamlabs. If does Streamlabs have any like cache that I can delete? Like, do I have to delete some cache? Maybe that's why like it takes so long to load the capture card as well. I have to check. Delete Catch Banuka, yes. But okay, let me repeat. Yeah, Pizza Tower, definitely one of my most anticipated games of next year. And I'm actually gonna get it, like, I'm gonna get it day one because everyone who donated to their, to the Pizza Tower guys' Patreon actually gets the full game on release. So, I'm getting the game day one. Another game that I'm not really... I learned about the game because of you. Oh, heck yeah. More people should know about Pizza Tower for sure. Stream it, it's definitely not gonna be like day one. Streaming it is gonna be like, later in the year, but not day one. Dang it, I missed the sync. I missed the second hit. Another game that's also coming out in January that I'm not gonna put it in like my most anticipated, but it's definitely a game that me and Chill has played the beta on stream for years now. And it's finally releasing next year, but so far on PC only. Literal years. We played the second closed beta in 2020 on stream. 2020, by the way. 2020. And the game is finally coming out, and that is... Kart Rider Drift. The free-to-play kart racing game that is actually a pretty casual kart racing game, but a really fun one, and a lot of customization that you can do in the game and whatnot, and all the stuff that you can get. We've been playing the closed beta. We played the second closed beta in 2020. We played the second closed beta in 2021. And then this year we played, like, I'm assuming the open beta, right? I think it was the open beta. It's not really from the same devs. It's basically a fan game based out of Pizza Tower. There we go, second hit. And oh my god, how long we've been waiting to play that game. So they better give us really good rewards for playing those closed betas like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, you better give us like some good stuff. But it's finally coming out next month as well. So far PC only and mobile. Console, there's no console release date yet, but it's technically finally coming out. Finally coming out. Probably not gonna stream it though, cause they did say PC and mobile only, and I don't know if my PC... I don't know if, how do you say this? If my computer can handle it with all the stuff that they added. But yeah. Penguinfall Guardian Moonrider is in 2 weeks. What's that game, KG? But yeah, it's definitely not one of my most anticipated, but it's definitely the game that I'm anticipating, for the next year. Like, we waited so long for Kart Rider Drift to finally get a release date. So long. But of course, Pizza Tower, it's not the only Wario Land game that's coming out in the same year. We're also getting Anton Blast. You already know how much, we had a lot of fun with Anton Blast, with Anton Ball, on stream. Wait, I just realized, did we play Anton Ball this year? Was Anton Ball this year? Like, was the Anton Ball streams this year? Okay. Cause if Anton Ball was this year, then I would also give a shout out to Anton Ball for, like, being a really cool game. Hold up. And there you go, final boss done. There you go. Virtual Boy Wario Land beaten once again. Yeah, I don't remember. Was Anton Ball Deluxe like this year? Did we play Anton Ball this year? Thank you for the GGs, everyone. And of course, all the treasures collected. I'm actually gonna check because I forgot. Hold up. Anton Ball Deluxe. No, that was last year. Never mind. Never mind. That was last year. But anyways, Anton Blast, another Wario Land inspired game, and it feels like it's gonna be mostly inspired by like Wario Land 4 because of the art style. It's obviously the next game in the Anton series or whatever they call it. Anton Blast is definitely something to look forward. Like, it looks really cool. Yeah, it even has Crash elements, Crash Bandicoot elements, which is funny. Like, the art style, the playable characters. It's definitely more of a Wario Land 4 vibes, for sure. Like, I can give them that. Like, Wario Land 4 was a cool looking game. And apparently, based on what I checked on the Kickstarter and everything, it's coming out this year as well. So you got 2 Wario Land games this year, like Pizza Tower and Anton Blast. Oh, fuck yes. Oh yeah, I did saw the Virtual Boy, like, reference levels. That was pretty cool as well. But yeah. If we enjoyed like Anton Ball that much, I'm pretty sure Anton Blast is gonna be, well, I'm sorry for this. It's gonna be a blast. Yeah, I'll end stream now. I'm sorry. Anyways, but yeah. Anton Blast, Pizza Tower, Kart Rider Drift, and...
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Listen, I had to do one last pun before the year end. I still gotta play Sugar Spire. I still gotta play the fan game. I have not touched it yet. Another one... Another game that I'm looking forward to, and I think this is the big one. I think probably this is like the big one for me, cause this is like the big everyone is here game, if I should describe it like that. Also, I just noticed. Hold up, clear time 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's actually less time my than my previous year. I actually got a better record this year. What? No way. No way I actually got a better time than last year. I feel like I wasted more time today. There's no way I actually got a better PB. But anyways, the one game that I'm actually really excited about because it finally got translated, even though it's technically a full-on remake of the original.
I give it a 10!
And it's gonna be basically Yakuza All-Stars, the game. And that's Like a Dragon Ichin. Or Yakuza Ichin if you want to call it that. Oh boy. How much have I seen of the Yakuza Samurai games, and I wish that the games got translated. And then that one moment that happened, the one PlayStation, like, state of play, you got the samurai building, you got samurai swords, it said the Sega logo. I literally screamed when I saw Samurai kill you and went like, fuck! They're doing the samurai games! Oh boy. Where do I begin? Like a Dragon Ichin. It's gonna be technically a new Yakuza game for all of us, because it never got translated. It's gonna be set in, like, the samurai, like, the Edo period or whatever, like, the samurai period. Like, the old school period of, like, oh, when there was, where guns were just invented, oh, people are just going into the country and whatnot. And honestly, I cannot wait for that game to come out. That's coming out on February, by the way, Like a Dragon Ichin. That's basically... It's also technically a Yakuza All-Stars game, because literally characters from every Yakuza game is gonna be there. You're gonna have your Kiryu, you're gonna have your Majima, you're gonna have your Nichiki, you're gonna have your Ryuji, you're gonna get Akiyama, you're gonna have, like, characters from Yakuza 7, you're gonna have characters from, like, Zero as well. Yakuza 0. But obviously they're not gonna be called the same. They're obviously just, like, different names, because it's basically, oh, it's the old times of the 1500s and whatnot. But technically, it's literally a Yakuza All-Stars game, and the gameplay is actually gonna be slightly different. Yeah, it's technically Legends Arceus, but that's a way to describe it. It's Legends Arceus, but obviously, I don't think there's actually any connections to Yakuza. It's just that it's like, we put the Yakuza characters in the time of the samurai, and that's it, in the old times. And they have different names and different stuff and all of this. The gameplay, it's actually gonna be a lot different, because you have different movesets. You got different movesets. You got, obviously, the sword. You got guns. You obviously got the classic the beat-em-up brawler style. And I think there was, like, another one. I think you can actually combine sword and gun. Like, the gameplay's gonna be wild, and of course, there's gonna be a lots of different, like, mini-games here and there. I think, obviously, there's karaoke again. And yes, Wakamitai is in Ichin. That's for sure. Spoilers, by the way. Well, not technically spoilers, but yeah. But yeah, I cannot wait to, I cannot wait to play Like a Dragon Ichin. Or Yakuza Ichin. Whatever you can call it, because it's still technically a Yakuza game. I'm probably not gonna buy it day one, simply because if next week I'm gonna be starting Yakuza Yakuza 6, then I'm probably gonna be there for a while for, like, Yakuza 6, so I can't... So obviously I'm probably not gonna start Yakuza Ishin in, like, day 1. Because Yakuza 6 is gonna be a long game. And here's the best thing. It's not the only Yakuza game coming out this year. We're also getting Like a Dragon Gaiden or Yakuza Gaiden, which probably we don't know much about the game, but all I know it's a new Kiryu game, like an entirely new Kiryu game that takes place after 6, during 7, and after 7. Like, I think the best way to describe it, it takes place after 6, all the way to probably, maybe, potentially the beginning of, like, Yakuza 8 when it comes out in 2024. But it's gonna be, like, a new Kiryu game, and it's gonna go back to the classic beat-em-up style. And I think that the developers are treating the game as in... What if Yakuza 7 still had Kiryu? That's basically what Gaiden is. It's technically Yakuza 7, but on Kiryu's point of view. But we haven't seen gameplay of Gaiden yet. We don't know how long it's Gaiden gonna be, but if there's one thing's for sure, it's gonna be a great Yakuza game. I can't wait to see what like a Dragon Gaiden it's gonna be all about. So Lion King 1.5. Technically, if you want to call it like that, yeah, it's technically another Yakuza 7. But instead of Ichiban and his RPG gameplay, it's back to Kiryu and his old classic beat-em-up gameplay. Which obviously will lead to 2024 with Like a Dragon 8, also known as Yakuza 8. With the back to the RPG mechanics with like Kiryu and Ichiban. But yeah, obviously Ichin is the one that I'm most excited for, because obviously we still don't know what's gonna happen in Gaiden. We haven't seen gameplay of Gaiden yet. But hey, 2 Yakuza games the same year? Fuck yeah. Like, give me that. I haven't even played the freaking Fist of the North Star Yakuza game. That's probably gonna be a future playthrough next year. The Fist of the North Star Yakuza game. And then of course those, like, other than the Wario Land games and the Yakuza games, I'm also... Obviously, I gotta mention it, more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. I already mentioned it, that I want to see Wario Colosseum, but at least we're getting 3 more waves, and I hope that the track selection are good, like, really good. Obviously, nothing can top, like, 3DS Rainbow Road, like, you already got, like, the best one out of the way. But I would like to see Wario Colosseum in one of the waves, and maybe surprise extra DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with new characters and whatnot. I would love to see that as well. And of course, whatever they're doing for Sonic Frontiers, the free updates, like the like, I don't know what they're gonna do with the free updates. I hope that, like, the so-called new story is actually some good stuff. Like, really good stuff. Like an actual expansion that is available for free! And not just like, oh, we have playable characters, and by playable characters we mean, they do exactly the same thing as Sonic. And it's just cyberspace levels again. Please no. Please don't let it be that. But we shall see. I do have to say for other games, I'll give them an honorable mention. Crash Team Rumble is not in my list of anticipated games. Sad to say that Crash Team Rumble, like, even though years of finally finding out, like, trying to find out what Wumpa League is, we finally got it. We still don't know what it is. We have not seen gameplay that much. I need to see more. It looks like it's gonna be like a... it's gonna be like a fun multiplayer game, but I need to see more in order to be excited for it. Like, I can't say I'm excited for, like it's good and that it's finally real. We still don't know what it is. I just hope that Crash Team Rumble ends up being like a really good multiplayer game. That's all I can say for Crash Team Rumble. And then for anything else for the next year, Nintendo stuff, I'm not too excited. I'm actually not excited for Nintendo stuff, not gonna lie, for this year. For the next year. Fire Emblem Engage, doesn't, like, how do you say this? Doesn't appeal to me yet. Like, literally after, like, 3 houses, it doesn't quite catch me yet. What else is coming out next year from Nintendo? Oh my god, oh my god, when I said Nintendo, I just forgot to mention probably the most disappointing game that came out this year from Nintendo that I'm glad that I completely forgot about it because the game is forgettable! Mario Strikers Battle League! Screw that game! But anyways. Advance Wars, we don't... Okay. Advance Wars... Is it real? Like, will they actually release it next year? Will it happen? Because if it does, then I would be excited for, like... Then I would be excited for Advance Wars. But we don't know when it's coming out! The game was practically ready! And Pikmin 4, that... Pikmin 4... It's been, yeah, like, the thing is, it's been way too long. It's been way too long since Pikmin 3. We knew that Pikmin 4 was in development and all that. It's finally here. I need to see more of it, in order to get excited for Pikmin 4. I haven't even finished, like... I feel like I need to finish, like, the other Pikmin games before then. I have never beaten a Pikmin game, and I have the first 3 games, and I have the 3 games. Never been Pikmin 1, I never been Pikmin 2, I barely touched Pikmin 3. I just have to wait and see more for Pikmin 4. Like, it's definitely not in, like, my priority list for the next year. It's definitely not in there with, like... Pizza Tower, Wario, Pizza Tower, Anton Blast, and, like, the 2 Yakuza games. Hype for Breath of the Wild DLC finally coming out. I literally have no... I don't have any hype for Tears of the Kingdom at all. Simply because I have yet to play Breath of the Wild, and I own it right there. Like, I have it right there in the back. In the Switch collection. The physical Switch collection. I have it right there, still sealed. Yeah, I don't know how... Wait, it's a DLC. Kid Glove was joking, Sketch. It's a sequel. Yeah, I'm not too excited for Tears of the Kingdom. Is there anything else that is coming out next year? That any of you guys, know? I don't think there's anything else, is there? A proper new Switch? I guess I'm excited for the Mario movie! Even though that's not a game, but But the movie is looking very promising. I can definitely want to watch that. Hideo Kojima making new games. I'm not, I haven't touched Death Stranding like I have. I mean, maybe I'll start playing it since they actually gave it out for free on the Epic Game Store. Like, I have it now. I own Death Stranding, so might as well give it a shot, but I'm not too excited for Death Stranding 2. Like, I have not even touched the game. 2023 is going to be the year of the ending. Oh, fuck yeah. That's the good stuff. Indies are gonna be good. Some good stuff for sure. I guess, okay. Yeah. I also forgot to mention that I have not played... besides the demo, I have not played Frogun this year, and it came out. I want to get Frogun. It got a physical, so I'm probably gonna get the physical. Oh! Hey, I just remembered something, guys. You know what's coming out next year that I didn't actually knew it existed until, like, I saw the Steam store page? Turnip Boy is getting a sequel. Turnip Boy is getting a sequel. And this time, it's Turnip Boy robs a bank. That's the title of the game, of the sequel. Turnip Boy robs a bank. I legit did not know there was a sequel happening until I saw the Steam store page. I'm not kidding. Did I play Turnip Boy this year? Wait, no, that was, I think that was last year? Hold up. Turnip Boy invests in NFTs, no! But yeah, I'm not joking, Turnip Boy is getting a sequel. And this time, I think the sequel, it looks like more like a top-down shooter type of game, because, well, it's Turnip Boy robs a bank, so obviously he's trying to steal money. I'm gonna check, I forgot my orders. But anyways, I don't think... Is there anything else? Is there, like, any other games you guys want to talk about? Is there... And by the way, if people are just coming into the stream now, I already beat the game. We're just discussing about, like, 2023 stuff. Yeah, where the heck is my orders? It has to be, like, really old. I remember ordering it from, like, from Amazon. Sonic Galactic. I gotta get into, like, more Sonic fan games for Oh, yeah! I literally bought this game on the Steam sale, that I have not yet played. That's probably gonna be my playthrough plans for next year. I bought the Spark Trilogy, Spark the Electric Jester. I am planning to, like, play all 3 games in, like, the whole trilogy. Spark 3 came out this year, and it's an probably the better Sonic game that people were expecting, other than, like compared to Frontiers, but both games are good, but Spark, from what I've seen, it's very cool. I have it on the Steam library right now, but I plan that on playing it, like, next year. Oh no, yeah, JoJo's definitely getting more characters, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess, not much else for next year, other than, like... I do have some big plans for next year. Like, next week already, like, the first week, it's gonna be, like, a big week, because it's what I call the new beginnings. Because I'm starting Yakuza 6, which is the final game of the Kiryu Saga, well, until Gaiden comes in. And I'm also gonna be finishing off Sonic Frontiers the same year. I mean the same week. And the and the new Splatfest is next week as well. The first week of the year, it's Splatfest week. I don't know what else to add extra, anything else, but nah. Oh yeah, and another final shout out to a game that we played for the first time this year, and we enjoyed it so much that it's now part of that it's basically now part of the channel. That we all played for the first time. We enjoyed it a lot. Power Bomberman. Power Bomberman. Not only is it's probably the best Bomberman fan game out there. Oh, like so much content and so easy to make a lobby, make a server, a lobby, and join in with other peeps, up to 12 players. It's probably even more. It's probably more. No. It is more accessible than Sonic Card. Obviously, we're still gonna make like the Sonic Card lobbies and all that stuff, but Power Bomberman, it's so easy to pick up. Like, so easy to pick up. Download the game. Set up your controls. Join the lobby. That's it. Everyone can host. No port forwarding the bullshit required. It's like so accessible that we're definitely gonna be playing it a lot more like throughout the next year. Oh, Power Bomberman, that's like legit the Bomberman fan game that you need. Also, let me check. Bushiden, Lunark, Phonopolis, Bears in Space, Big Boy Boxing, Bad Boy, Angerfoot, Super Adventure Hand, Rubato. I think I heard of Rubato, and I think I did play Angerfoot. Those games are really cool. Those games definitely gonna wanna try them out next year. Still not a priority, but I would still love to play them. But yeah, again, I think we should like wrap this up. So yeah, again, like just like every year, every end of year stream, I always say that I always hear streaming just to meet up with new peeps and have some fun. I don't really ask for anything else. Just being with you guys is good enough for me. Like I appreciate the shoutouts, I appreciate the gifts. But of course the one thing that I truly care for is like it's for you guys to not only be entertained but also have like a lot of fun here. Like that's the whole main goal. Like a lot of people have misunderstood me like my entire life for the randomest of reasons. And I never liked always getting like misunderstood and like getting the wrong end of the stick. Like I'm always here to have fun with everyone, and I hope like new peeps can join into the stream and feel welcomed. And of course I would like to continue like joining your streams. And also have fun in your streams with your games and whatnot. And also, and again, there's also gonna be like plans for the next year. Obviously, I also want to add like a bunch of stuff. I want to make sure that no more that toxic peeps don't come into the stream any longer. Just want to have some fun with peeps. And of course, my life goals, obviously for Twitch on the internet. Obviously, my life goals on the internet is to be like you know, to be recognized as like a cool person to hang out. I don't know why you're talking about chill. I think you're, seeing things. I don't know who took your wallet. Don't look at me. And of course, my main goal in life is obviously to be an indie dev and build my own game that people can enjoy and recognize how good of a game can it be? How good can indies be? And show that, like, I do have the passion and the love, the passion and the dedication and the love towards making a game. Will you be doing some programming on Twitch? I still need to practice on that. I can still go for, like, Game Builder Garage streams, but on real stuff itself, I'll probably get stuck in a loop, for sure. Yeah, like, obviously my goals for next year is obviously, like, grow on the internet, like, meet up with more cool peeps, and obviously, like, start developing games and whatnot. Oh, and obviously, like, you know, get a new job, since, I need to get a new job. Actually, yeah, I think my family member that came from the States told me to give him my resume, so maybe I can end up looking for something remotely, so that's good. And of course, let's make a game, guys. Oh, yeah, like, I would love to. I would love to, like, you moving here? No. They're looking for, like, they're trying to, like, find me, like, a remote job. Don't feel like I have any plans to, like, move to the US yet. I'll move to the US once Mr. Beats becomes president of the United States. But no, seriously, really remote. I mean, I can even build a game here. God damn it. But yeah, my plans for the next year, of course, start doing my game, start doing my projects, look for a really good job, grow on the internet, and meet a lot of new peeps that we can even end up making, like, events in here and there. And of course for Twitch, like, probably start playing, like, a bunch of new games that not a lot of people have seen before, because obviously, can you program simple 2D stuff? If it's like, try to make, like, the sprite moving and whatnot, then I can potentially deal with that. Like, my only programming knowledge that I have, it's like, okay, yeah, C++, HTML, and Unreal Blueprints, and whatnot. Obviously, I actually have a playthrough plan. I actually have a playthrough plan that I'm gonna do it, like, simultaneously with Chill. Which is probably gonna be, like, the best and the worst idea we have ever done. And please, no spoilers, Sketch, because I think Sketch knows about this. I make art, does that count? Art is good. Everything is good. But yeah, we have, like, a plan for a double playthrough that me and Chill are gonna stream at the same time. But it's two completely different games. That is gonna be something that you guys will enjoy for sure. Again, I also have plans for Spark. I also have plans for Pizza Tower. I also have plans for, obviously, Itching in the future, Yakuza Itching. I still have not yet said about the game that I got on Black Friday that is a notorious game. Again, that's gonna be the next playthrough after Sonic Frontiers, so, like, after next week, I'll be starting to play the one game that it's just bad. And I think I'll give you a hint. It's the worst example it's the best example on how to not make a video game. Like this game is so infamous that it should be like used as a pro gaming tip. That's how I describe it. That's how bad it is. It's a Night Trap. It's not Night Trap. I do have the physical though on Switch, but it's not Night Trap. But it is a notoriously bad game that every game dev should look at it and say, this is what we should not do. Blink 3 times if it do Nukem Forever. Not do Nukem Forever either. It's a Switch game. It's a Switch game that I got physically. But I'm also not... Well, I already said, I already said that it's not Doom Nukem and it's not Night Trap, but I can't say any... I can't take any other guesses. You just have to find out in 2 weeks. Was it released as a meme? The community considers this a meme, but it's a serious product. But anyways, yeah, I think we've been here too long. Again, I'm glad that I met a bunch of new peeps here this year. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that my message went through that, hey, I just want to have some fun, and I'm not a toxic person. I'm not a toxic person. I welcome everyone, and I'd like to have, more people to hang out here and just have some fun in the stream. Obviously, I already forgot what else I was gonna say. Definitely next year we're gonna have, lots of bigger streams and whatnot. Lots of bigger streams. Bunch of other stuff that I wanna try out. Definitely gonna be a blast. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I played Mario Land 2 and Wario Land for the first time this year, Wario Land 1, for the anniversary, and those were really fun as well. So, yeah. Despite all the stuff that happened, this year, at least we went through it, and we're all gonna have a good 2023, that's for sure. Especially with the games coming out on 2023, we're definitely gonna have a really, really good 2023, so... Again, thank you. So once again, thank you peeps for tuning in for this, this year of streams. Obviously, it's currently 8:30 p.m. It's still not 2023 yet. 2023, it's our year. Oh, absolutely. For games itself, it's already a good sign for 2023. But hopefully our goals will get either met or close to met for the next year. I'm absolutely hoping next year will be great, so I guess shall end it here, because I don't know if anyone wants to be on BC, because it's already too late for me to go out to, Grandma's house. It always gets dangerous at around 8 p.m, and I mean, it's... fireworks and gunshots, nah, I'm staying here, so... Of course. So thank you all for coming to the stream. I'll see you on Monday for the first stream of 2023, with probably the beginning of the end with Yakuza 6, the end of the dragon's journey. Oh my god, Yakuza 6 is gonna be sad, isn't it? Ugh. But yes. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys on Monday with Yakuza 6. Bye bye, everyone. And take care. See ya.